Yes, it is that kind of mood this morning, folks. It is that kind of mood. What? The Rocky theme. Feeling strong now.
I don't know.
No? Nobody else is feeling strong? Hayden's sick as a dog over there. Joseph's here. Nate, he's here. But welcome to another episode of Talk Shit Radio. And here we are on...
smooth transition.
Yeah, that was a nice smooth cutout. We're here on Tuesday, 8/12, and we've been doing a lot of keeping up on this Ferguson thing. I know Joseph's been watching the live feeds quite a bit. I was lucky enough yesterday to speak to a Ferguson resident for 20 minutes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Did you say
8/12 is the date.
It's the 19th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I put 8/12 on the freaking title of this show. Oopsie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Can you fix that?
I don't think I can. Not without closing out the episode and starting it over.
Restart.
Yeah, let's rewind that. No. So anyway, folks, for those of you that are just tuning in, I screwed up and I put the wrong date on the episode, which I will go ahead and try and fix. It is the 19th, not the 12th. Thank you, Hayden. You were looking at me like, hello, dickhead. Wrong date. So anyway, like I was saying, got about a 20-minute interview with a Ferguson resident. She lives in Ferguson. I guess it's her and her daughter that was there. Joseph, this is the same girl I believe that Daisy was trying to get on the line for you. It just so happens that you weren't here.
Well, the problem was that she had so many friends that I couldn't friend her on Facebook.
Oh, the girl did.
So I had no way to communicate with her.
Yep.
I knew exactly who she was, and I've been keeping up. I was following her.
Right.
And we needed to communicate, but, well...
There it is.
Yeah, it happened.
So we got it anyway, but like I said, we're gonna get into that in about an hour or so, maybe sooner. Depends on how bored I get of talking shit. Because if you can tell, when we get bored of talking shit, we just play clips and we get out of here.
I'd like to hear what she had to say.
Yeah, you want to play it?
At least sooner than later.
All right, we'll give it about 20 minutes then. How's
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Does that sound good? As you can tell here, we're very liberal with our schedule. We have no program director telling us when we can and can't play anything. And I kind of like it that way because it leaves it up to us.
I just don't want to talk too much shit about Ferguson, and then all of a sudden, I hear from her, and it's like, oh, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, we were wrong on that one. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
No, I know. Start talking shit and be like, wait a minute. Oopsie.
Because up until... last night I found a bunch of live feeds, so I was able to watch everything live. There was no...
The one live feed I was watching, I don't mean to interrupt you about that, Joe, but it pissed me off because the dude's talking like he's walking around on the street. You can clearly tell he's in a room just like this one because of the sound. All right? It's not... There's no outside sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just pissed me off, so I changed it. But go ahead. You were watching all the feeds.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm one of those people. I just don't remember what the hell I was saying.
All right, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
live.
Hey.
Live. Okay, so for the first time, I was able to see something live, like something real.
Gotcha.
And it wasn't diluted or whatever through the...
Convoluted.
However you want to call it, the media screwing it up, the police screwing it up.
Sounds like a good word.
Yeah, we can use big words. That's fine.
Yeah, I would just hope I used it in the right way.
Nobody changing it, altering it. So seeing it live and now having somebody that was there the whole time.
Brought it to a lot more perspective, right?
Yeah. Seeing it live was a lot different than the clips they show you.
Made me want to go there. I'll be honest with you.
I've been wanting to go since it started.
Dangerous, bro. Especially now that I know what they're doing to the media. It's dangerous.
Yeah. I wouldn't particularly act like the media. I think I would just slip.
Oh, I would. I would try and get an interview with one of the cops or something. But you don't be an asshole about it. That's the thing.
That's all that's going to happen, though. If you go there with a press pass, the only press you're going to get is what the cops want you to see.
That's fine.
No, that's not fine because what's happening is around the block.
But
and you're not allowed off your.
But
grass.
if I go there with a prep press pass, and you go there as a regular civilian, now we have 2 point of views coming into the same. You know what I'm saying? That was my plan, really.
Yeah.
One of us go there, legitimate press, and the other one go there and just the average Joe on the street and film. That I think, and I agree with you, because that's exactly what this girl was telling me in the interview. The police and the media and anything are only telling you what they want you to see and be projected out there.
Twisting it so bad.
Yeah, when you hear this interview,
From
bro.
The one night I watched. And I watched it a good 8 hours straight.
You did. You watched it quite a bit last night, didn't you?
Yep. And then I got to hear the cops change it all.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. Disgusting. And they literally kept the media from the populace.
Right.
So what are they reporting?
Yeah.
What's the point of them being there if they can't do their job? And the media was so compliant. I don't get it. They're getting their heads bashed in. Somebody got hit with a tear gas. A media guy got hit with a tear gas grenade. You see his blood all over the street. And they're all just, okay.
Oopsie.
We have to move down this block now?
Yeah. I don't understand why.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't be corralled like that.
I know.
Watch that way. Look that way.
That's part of the problem why I don't follow the crowds when it comes to the media. Like, if we're at a scene and all the media is over there, you and I'll go someplace else. We'll find a better view.
Yeah, we have to, because, CNN, they don't want to be sued. They don't want to risk their...
Although the CNN reporter that I watched last night was pissed off, walking up to the cops. Why are you here? That is a peaceful protest. You are the ones that are... he was mad. I was like, you get him, man. You give him, throw your mic at him. Hit him in the head with your mic.
And then he went and sat down next to him.
Yeah, then he went and got in bed with him, right. Gave him a nice big...
Yeah,
head was like, oh, dude, the sound effects, huh?
He's got that Michael Jackson. Do you remember the time?
Well, that was you last night, because you're like, beat me, Daddy. I want to be there.
Wow,
Thanks.
Joseph.
Thanks, Nate.
We have the dirty little secrets coming out. It's good to have Nate here. Now we find out the real dirt on you.
He was sitting there like, oh, I want him to pepper spray me so bad.
He just threw you under the bus, bro. Jumped up in the driver's seat, put that bitch in reverse, and backed over you.
Yeah, he did.
You go, Nate. Don't take no shit from this mother effer. Oh, I love it. This is gonna be good, man. I'm crying already. I'm laughing so hard, and it's only 20 minutes into our broadcast. It's not even 20. It's only 8 minutes.
I told you he'd kill you, right?
Oh shit! Pepper spray me, huh?
I cannot find.
Dude, I got a screen full of shit. How can you not find anything?
That's not related to Ferguson.
Oh, that's not related to Ferguson. Yeah, I was gonna say I got a screen full of shit that's related to Ferguson. What's messed up is there's so much other shit going on in the world, but everybody's focused on Ferguson. Like this whole water challenge thing, guys. What do you think of this? ALS. It's Al's disease. It's debilitating. It kills you. It's bad.
I think they've collected their $24 billion from it. Or whatever it is.
Really what I'm trying to say is like, how is it that dumping that water over your head raises awareness? You really want to help them? Do what Charlie Sheen did. Donate $10,000. Did you see that video?
No.
I loved it.
I wanted to click it, but I was stuck. My computer was running so slow from all of the cell phone cameras I was watching.
Yeah.
I was watching live, and it was just destroying my computer.
When that starts doing that, run that C cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, run the C cleaner in the malware while it's running.
I don't think I could run anything. My mouse was really moving.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, your memory's real low then. Or your RAM.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Need a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying.
He needs more RAM.
He needs to get rammed?
Yes. And somebody donate him some RAM.
As long as you're not the rammer and he's not the rammee, I got no problems with it.
No, he's got the Ferguson for that.
He's... beat me. That's our sound effects guy. He ain't even using his board to make those sound effects.
You should be at the house in the morning. There you go.
Yeah. Look at how red you are turning, Joseph. Holy shit. All right, I really wish... Wait, I gotta take a picture. Hold on. Joseph's like, kiss my ass. You better not. I'm loving this. Oh man,
Smiley.
I think he likes it too. He's enjoying ranking on you too. Holy shit! I've never seen you laugh so much, dude. Oh gosh, this is great, guys. So how are you guys doing over in Ferguson? I know we're a little loopy here in Spring Hill today, and nobody's done any drugs or had any alcohol or nothing. Oh shit! See, that's why the show is not exciting. It's because
I didn't hear any reply.
yeah, right. Enough said. Everybody out there is running from beanbag rubber bullets and shit like that. So,
Hey, Paulie, just send me the link, man. It's hard for me to go looking through shit.
who?
Paulie?
Paulie's online?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Why don't you give us a call, Mr. Paul?
Paulie,
Let's get
I'll
you
put
online.
on our chat.
Let's get you on the air, Paulie. Before I play this clip, I want to hear from you, brother. Check my post on Facebook. Okay, about Ebola. Is he online right now?
Yeah, he's on his mobile phone, so I don't know.
Okay, Paulie, if you're listening, go ahead and give us a shout. I'm like, damn, that was fast. That was you. I'm like, holy shit, he's doing it already. Yeah, everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, it's Ferguson. Big
Oh,
news.
He's saying you don't have data on his phone, only the internet.
Huh?
I mean, he doesn't have voice and text, only data. Or something. I don't know. It says only networking on phone.
Maybe
So-
I can call him.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's
No.
not good.
The weather in Lancaster.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get all that shit done.
It's a 83, high of 83 in Lancaster, mostly sunny. It's going to have a low of 63.
Nice.
And
And
there's a pollen alert.
Macon, Georgia, you're going to be in the 90s today. You got a 60% chance of rain.
Milwaukee's high is 84, scattered thunderstorms. It's going to be a low tonight, 63.
Hayden, what do we got for Boulder? Hayden's like, I don't know,
Hey,
I'm
man.
still looking. I do know Nate had mentioned, our sound man, Nate had mentioned to me about that water main break, and I went and I pulled it up. And it's a pretty big damn hole, I gotta tell you. I got some high
Nice.
computer usage going on here.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, water main repairs continue on South Dale Mabry. And if I bring up, now if you go to Bay News 9, and I don't particularly like, why can't I find the right mouse for these computers yet? All right, if you go to Bay News 9, and like I was saying, I really don't particularly like endorsing other people's news media and all of that kind of shit. We have an accident with blockage on what looks to be US 19. This is Tampa, by the way. If you're listening live through Spreaker or Facebook.com and you're heading down south today, this is what you're going to expect. We, like I said, accident, Curlew Road, SR 586, west between, you're looking at about a 32-minute slowdown there. And again, that's Curlew Road and US 19. Then we have that water main break that's at Dale Mabry South between Ballast Point Boulevard and Gandy Boulevard. And it looks like we got a bit of a slowdown here on I-75 southbound, 70 mile an hour northbound lanes. And southbound lanes, that's a different story. So you're going from 70 up by Wesley Chapel, you're coming down, you're cruising, you're like, yeah, this is cool. And then, boom, Bruce B. Downs, down to 45 miles an hour. Then it goes down to 18, back up to about 50 once you get to Morris Bridge, and then you should be past it once you get to about Morris Bridge Road.
Yeah.
So there's your Tampa Bay traffic.
I just found something out.
I found something really interesting. We have another teacher in the news for sexual activity with a boy 16 years old.
Well, it's kind of just, I guess, the thing to do. It's like a rite of passage or something.
Yeah. Screw the teacher.
So, yeah, American rite of passage.
Elijah Joy Kinsley.
That's all we got. Don't take it from
Befriended.
us.
Yeah, enough said. Let us bang our teachers, man.
Yeah, we only get like one.
Right?
She wasn't that pretty either.
This one?
Well, yeah.
This one wasn't as pretty as that blonde one was.
Oh, yeah, I would sell home for every day.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Tell
I'd be
your
her best
girlfriend.
student. But then again, I'd be her best teacher.
I would love to be tardy in her class.
Enough said. Spank me, baby.
Damn.
Punish me. Punish me.
Beat me with your paper.
All right, so I think that's Paulie with the with the skull.
Yeah, that's him.
Need a new phone. Can't hear me talk. Gotcha. Paulie, when you can, I think I have a couple of extra phones that'll work on your network. So let's get together later on.
He said that sheets and pillowcases contaminated with Ebola have gone missing from the CDC. Go to your hospital if you have symptoms.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I didn't find any new pillows or sheets at my house.
Well, sure.
Hayden says, "Yeah, I got no pillows and sheets, man. Sorry."
Can't be around.
No, but to everyone else out there,
If you happen to have new pillows and sheets.
well, maybe not new. I don't know. Ones that you've never seen before.
Ones that say CDC on it.
Yeah, and have like Ebola stains.
Yeah, just in case it says Ebola on it, you might want those.
So did
Yeah.
you guys
It's
hear
a
about?
collector's item.
Did you guys hear about the Bay Health?
Mm-mm.
The where they hacked the hospitals?
Oh yes, and stole all the information from
CHS, Centralized Hospital Systems.
yeah, something like that.
Which is in Hernando
It's
County,
the thing that was supposed to
Spring
be
Hill,
protected by HIPAA. Where all the HIPAA information was going into.
Yeah.
which is now Spring Hill Hospital in Brooksville.
It's Spring Hill Regional, Brooksville Regional, not Oak Hill, right? That's
No,
HCA,
Yeah,
different corporation. Yeah.
but all like the
No, but all of the hospitals use the centralized place to keep your records. Can I hear me okay?
yeah, you hear yourself, okay, Joe?
I always have a hard time hearing me.
Okay.
Apparently everybody else...
You're
can hear
clear.
me.
You're clear as a bell. I just want to kick your mic up a little.
I don't know if I'm clearing at the same level. as
Hayden's the
everybody
only
else.
one that you talk so quiet, bro, that you could tell on the broadcast. Remember I was showing you? You could see the dropped out part where Hayden was speaking. All the other audio, the spikes on the audios are like this, and then you can see where you speak. It's like, oh, there's no spikes. That's because we're all so loud. And
You guys are a bunch of loud.
Hayden is very soft-spoken and proper, and he does not yell until you piss him off, and then he gets crazy.
I think he needs to stop going to sleep and just drink.
Just stay up all the time and drink.
Yeah, just drink.
Oh, boy.
They come in here drunk and loud.
Don't listen
and
to him,
having
Hayden,
fun,
please.
and then pass out. That's what I think.
You're doing just fine, Hayden. Silent Mish, if you are listening, could you please bring me some smokes? And not the kind that I really want either. We don't have any of that. Any of our fans out there, you could bring me some of that.
The
Okay.
weather for Boulder is going to be a high of 85, a low of 60, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain tonight, 10%
Still got the-
chance of rain today, and a northwest wind of 10 miles an hour.
Oh, shit. So, today's weather will be pretty similar to yesterday's weather. I bet you tomorrow's weather will be pretty similar to today's weather out there.
Yeah, we should
Does
just
it change out there? You've been out there, dude. Does it ever... I mean, you never hear rain.
It's mostly bright, sunny, beautiful, nice temperature.
Sounded like
Unless
you
it's winter,
drove a truck on the table.
unless it's winter out there. And
Then it's brutal.
freezing. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a friend of mine. Her name is Caroline, and I will not say her last name, but she moved from Spring Hill. Very beautiful girl. She's a cook, I believe, at a restaurant chain. Went to school for it at the Art Institute or Culinary Institute. I'm not too sure where she went to school for it. But she lives out there, and she was sending me some articles about, houses for rent and stuff like that. It ain't freaking cheap out there, I'll tell you that.
Oh, where?
In Colorado general. She sent me Littleton, an area around Denver pretty well, but it was pretty wicked. Paulie, I am getting a lot of requests for content that you bring up. A lot of people that know you want to hear you again. So we got to do what we can to get you back over here in the studio, bro, and get you back in here every day. Because
Yeah, don't let that blow up your head.
and don't swell your head, buddy. Yeah, We already know the one down your drawers is all swelled up, but that was probably from that chick you were with. But shh, we won't tell no one. I'm just breaking your balls, brother. I love you. You know it. I'm waiting for the big FU to come across the screen.
It was CHS, Community Health Systems. Operates 206 hospitals across the United States.
Great.
On Monday, that it was announced on Monday that hackers recently broke into its computers and stole data on 4.5 million patients.
Jesus.
Well, this happened in was it June or August?
No. It was April and June.
April and June, and they just now released it.
That's
They got all of our insurance info.
that's
our
almost
social security numbers.
That's almost disgraceful.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? That is freaking disgraceful.
Yeah.
They're
They
just
should-
saying it's identity theft. That's
They
what
should
they're
have
doing.
told us immediately.
Yeah.
Our stock market's going to crash because of it.
You think so?
Don't get it. Yeah, hell yeah.
We're heading for civil war.
I don't. It's going to get bad if they have all of our medical records and they use the medical records to destroy our medical insurance and this Obamacare. You got to think people are going against Obama,
Yep.
and the hackers. They oh God.
All right, that's one thing I want to talk about. Okay, it still bothers me. All right, a worldwide hacker organization has a Facebook page and a website.
Why not?
Well,
Why not?
I could find out who built the site, and then we go after who built the site.
You find out whoever you think built
the mule. Yeah,
There might not even be anybody there. Like, for instance, this whole hackers that just stole all the medical stuff,
yeah,
they traced it as far back as China.
right.
Well, that doesn't mean it was Chinese at all.
No, I know. I have an IP. I mean, a router that changes my IP address every 0.6 of a second. I can go invisible online. If you're good, you can find me. But I can go invisible online.
Okay, well, these are the best.
Yeah.
These are the best in the world.
These are like those guys from that movie, Hackers, or whatever that movie was, long time ago.
I remember that.
You know what I'm
Angelina
talking about.
Jolie was in
Yes,
that.
yes.
She looked real
That's
good
actually
then.
that's actually one of Paulie's favorite movies. He loves that movie.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she was sexy in that movie.
Yeah.
She ain't
Young.
sexy no more.
No, she's all old and beat up. I don't know, man. I'd still bend her over, put her ass in the air, and stick it to her. Changing the subject,
I'll do
remember?
whatever she wanted.
Yeah, enough said, man. You want me to tattoo my upper lip with a penis? I'll tattoo it.
Seriously. I'll even have like hair implanted.
Enough said, right? Well, I don't need hair implanted
yeah.
on my lip. It's everywhere else on
I'm
my
just saying,
face.
she
Yeah.
wanted like a scrotum on my cheek.
Enough said, right? I'll put a scrotum on my cheek. You want me to rub my balls on your face all the time? Here you go.
It's getting weird.
Oh shit! I forgot what I was gonna say.
But my point is that
In other news.
those were just some kids,
Yeah.
you know, and
Right.
and that was the beginning of the internet in that movie,
Yes,
and
yeah.
it surpassed that. You got to think about all the people that Microsoft fired or Apple.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that want to push the limits, and their boss doesn't want them to. They want them to be the norm. They want them to stay here, and they excel and they beat and they win.
I was one of them. I mean, I don't have the hacking abilities that some of these guys got, but I'll tell you what, you'd be surprised the information I can get a hold of.
Right, and to think that they can get into anything.
Right, yeah.
There's the people that build all the security systems of the world.
I bet you, it came from somebody like that, but I had a worm at one point that, I got a worm. He said worm.
Did you go to the vet?
Oh, he's getting real cocky now. No, I had a worm that you would install on websites, and it would collect usernames and passwords. And then I had a program that would take those usernames and passwords and run them on that site until it found an opening.
Right.
So, I mean, and I bet you that's kind of something that they kind of built. Laughing.
You just like cut out. Was that on purpose?
Paulie just told me the hacker group is anonymous. The former Occupy Wall Street kids.
They work with them.
Okay.
Occupy Wall Street. There's a bunch of organizations that work together, and they use the mask, the Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
It's just to keep people anonymous. Period. The idea is that there's no freedom without anonymity.
Anonymity, yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand out there. You know, like the Klan used to wear their masks.
Right.
So you didn't know who it was.
Who's who, right. Could be Bob from the grocery store and you wouldn't know it, right.
Right. So, and it works the opposite way. They're doing good things. They're fighting this is David versus Goliath.
Yeah.
So David doesn't want to get splatted. So he puts on a mask.
Paulie's saying cops wouldn't let them protest anymore, so this is where it progressed to. And like you're saying.
Cops wouldn't let Anonymous post anymore?
Protest, the Occupy Wall Street kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't let them protest anymore. So I guess it just evolved into this big Anonymous thing.
Did you hear that?
What?
It was like a yelling.
What was that, your stomach?
No.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Somebody out in the lobby?
Yeah.
Who knows? Get all sorts of freaks coming in here.
It's hilarious.
Yes, it is, especially because it's my house.
I'm pulling up Anonymous on Wikipedia because it explains more.
I saw it, but I didn't even
the
read it.
article
Yeah.
on it yesterday.
It's hard to understand. It just used bigger words that I
Yeah.
don't get. Period.
So we have a few things coming up, guys. You know that? We've got a few guests that are
Yes, what happens to the comedian over there in, what was it, Oregon or Washington?
Seattle.
So that'd be Washington?
He will be on Seattle, Washington. Yeah, whatever. He will be on next week, I believe, or this week, Friday this week. Yeah. I'm just trying to pull up our webpage so I can get to.
He said they
the
went
schedule.
underground and they're calling on a new Occupy movement on May 4th worldwide.
Gotcha. Yes, Friday at about 7:20, we will have comedian Nick Newson on the air with us.
I want to get some of his clips. I just want to hear his skits, his shows, or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to hear some of them.
I'll get some from him. I'll email him today. And then we have an anniversary coming up on the 4th of next month, our 1 month on the air.
And you just had yours.
I just had my 17th, August 17th. It was 22 years with my my beloved. We've been happily unmarried
Reaching.
for 22 years. Oh,
Yeah. There you go. Oh, shit. All right.
yeah, we've been happily unmarried for 22 years, and we're going to continue happily unmarried for another 22 years. Hopefully I'll be dead by then, but... What else we got going on, guys?
You wanted to talk about the hackers, but there's so much to read.
Is there?
Yeah, like they were a part of something called the LulzSec, which is
The
LULZSEC.
the lower sack?
Yeah, the lower SEC and the anti-SEC.
The anti-sack?
There's been people arrested.
Is that a feminist group?
Yeah.
What, is Hayden the only one that got that one?
I personally would like them to fund us. Personally. Do you know what they do?
Listen, I don't care where the money comes from. All I know is we need sponsorships. If you guys want to continue to hear us on the radio every day, we need sponsorships.
This is what they've been doing. Like whenever a cop kills somebody,
Yeah.
they go into the cop's bank account and empty it out and send it to the family. They've been Robin Hooding the bad, dirty police
Yeah.
departments.
I know a Robin Hood out there. I know somebody who's a Robin Hood. You know him. You know him.
So he's like a stripper or a porn star?
No.
I can't hear you. I can read your lips. I was just trying to get you to say it.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I'm not as dumb as I look. Yeah, he's a modern day Robin Hood, bro. He does the whole time,
Yep.
and he's awesome for it. And my brother, you know who I'm talking about. What else have we got in the news, guys? I found this thing, 33 signs the Illuminati is real.
I can't even get into that
Yo,
because there's so many people that are so deep in
I am a member of Illumicorp,
Yeah, see?
which is Illuminati's umbrella company. And yeah, I don't even pay attention to what they're doing and what's going on. I just another corporation trying to get their claim to fame, I guess. I'm not sure what the whole Illuminati thing is, bro. They're saying, anyone else notice the 13 candles behind Obama during the 7/25/2011 debt ceiling speech?
Yeah, and then I counted it, and there's 14.
Yeah, those candles have been there since the White House has been built. You know, you look at any picture of the White House, those candles have been sitting there for years.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't mean he's the Illuminati. It means he doesn't want to change the decorations.
Yeah. Did you post this anonymous thing?
I posted it to you so you can read it, but there's a lot to read.
Is it really?
Yeah, a lot.
Wow. Talking national activists and hacktivists. I like that word, hacktivist.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good word. Describes an internet gathering with a very loose and decentralized command structure that operates on the ideas rather than directives.
It basically just allows people to do what they want, what they wish. You know, and people.
Well, if there's any anonymous people out there, if you're as good as you say you are,
yeah, send us a message.
flash some lights or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Send me a message or something. I think that would be cool as hell.
August 31st, The Purge, Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh yeah.
It's happening. All of them are August 31st.
Yeah, good
and
luck.
They're all big cities.
Yeah, good luck. Jacksonville. What's up there in Jacksonville, Hayden?
Weed. It's the only thing I know of.
A lot of gangsters.
Well, yeah, gangster weed.
It's going to be Ferguson and Jacksonville.
Yeah, but
No.
they got a surprise for him. Listen,
got a whole
86%.
force there.
Yeah, I was going to say 80%, 80, probably more than that. 90-something% of the population in Jacksonville is military. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying not like the cops. I'm saying the tables will be turned this time.
Oh yeah.
And you can't tell me that the cops wouldn't put on a mask and shoot somebody or a military. They see these people they don't like every day, and then there's a
Yeah, I
purge
know.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
They're
Jacksonville
all
be.
sniper-like, shooting people from a
If there was a
distance.
purge day here, I'd take place in it.
Quickly, I think I would kill somebody, and then I would get home.
I got three people.
Protect
I
my
would.
family.
I got 3 people. I would pop off right up the bat. Yep.
Hayden, how many people would you like to kill?
Who do you have on your kill list, Hayden?
If I tell you, they start throwing words around. Like
I can't tell you, or I'd have to kill you. This cracks me up. Kiss. It's Illuminati. Knights in Satan's service. Come on, you freaking idiots! Wake up. That's so.
Yeah, see,
That's
I tried looking up Illuminati. You know what I got? Nicki Minaj's breast with a triangle between them.
Yeah.
yeah, that's stupid.
Or Lady Gaga and her freaking and her pentagram on her face. Come on.
Please tell me how they have anything to do with anything intellectual.
Oh no, here it is. The London Olympic Tower, because they put up the triangle of the lights, it's the all-seeing eye.
Yeah, every triangle.
Come on. Walt Disney World.
Sorry, things are built with triangles.
Walt Disney World. The Magic Kingdom, it's the all-seeing eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
LeBron James in a video game, it's the all-seeing eye. Come on.
Well, that kind of looks like that.
Freaking stupid. Really is.
It is.
Oh yeah, this one's the best. Illuminati's in Nicki Minaj's breast. You know, the space between her breasts. Come on, people, wake up! Are you that freaking gullible? You guys, I mean, really, if you people believe that shit, I got a bridge for sale in Brooklyn. I'm going to sell you, real cheap too, real cheap.
Hey, speaking of which, somebody sold the Eiffel Tower
Twice. Yeah, I read about that. Yep. They sold the Eiffel Tower and then went and sold it to somebody else. Had legitimate paperwork and everything, title in hand.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
It's hilarious.
Get off my tower, you son of a bitch! That's mine.
Somebody sells a national monument. You gotta be like the best common in the world.
Yeah, you got to be good.
And then you had to con yourself to people with that much money.
Right.
And then convince them that they want to buy the tower.
That you want to buy the Eiffel Tower. Well, just think what your house would look. You could call the Treehouse Masters and have them build a house
You'll
up there.
always have great cell phone reception.
Think of the satellite TV you can get from up there.
Think what happens if somebody else buys it. They might cut it down.
Oh, my God. They'll use it for scrap. If it was in this country, it would have been scrapped already.
Yeah, and sold to China.
Yeah. How right it is, because most of the metal from the Twin Towers went to China.
Yeah. Yeah, we ship it all out.
Yeah, every bit of it. All our copper ore, gone.
We ship out all of our
What do
raw
we keep, like
materials.
25% of our raw materials and ship the rest overseas, something like that? I forget what the numbers are, but I just watched a show on Discovery Channel
It's ridiculous.
about that. Yeah,
It's ridiculous. We have to see what our prices are going to be by looking at other countries.
at China, yeah. I just read,
Like
and
me as a scrapper, I got to check the price in China to know which metals I'm going to save for this month and which metals I'm going to get rid of.
FBI. He just sent me something about the FBI. The
The
FBI
purge.
is worried about the purge thing. Okay, yeah.
Because
Turning up in several states.
what happened in Louisville. You know, it wasn't a lot. It was controllable.
Right.
It was just jokey, but that was just one city.
Mm-hmm.
One time. It was like a test run. And there were 100 people out there with masks and guns and axes, and they were roaming the streets. They're doing random little things like...
I'm just going to sit out on my front porch with my shotgun. Anybody walks by, I'm just going to start taking random pot shots. What do you think?
No. I think they should do something
Joseph says, no, I don't think that'll work out as planned, buddy.
to offend you or something.
Guys, take over for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nate, what do you got in the news?
Joseph, what do you got in the news?
Well, I was talking about the purge thing. So, I think the way it's going to go bad and viral is if we keep talking about it.
Yeah. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj's breast.
That'd be nice, but, like, we can't. Nobody else can see him.
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
It's like take the red pill, take the blue pill, just look at Nicki Minaj's and just imagine.
I'd rather look at her ass.
Well, she gets Botox in her ass. Did you know that?
Who's got bullcock in her ass?
You know what I like? Is that blowfish poison. I don't know what it's called, but the guy at the sushi place gives it to me.
What is it?
The blowfish toxin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I feel so high when I get out of there. I'm all buzzing. My body's like, I feel like a vibrator. Happy and shit.
You know that stuff fucks up screws up your central nervous system, right? Even in tiny doses.
Really?
Bad.
Well,
Bad.
it felt great.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, baby.
The guy likes you a lot too. He loves you a long time.
He loved you a
They
long
can kill
time.
you, like, really easy.
$5.
Yeah.
But they seemed all right, and they do that shit all the time. So I don't know about their nervous system.
Look at them.
Is it only just white people, or
Look at them, bro. They just walk around all nervous. Last time we went to the Japanese restaurant on 50, I got to say I was very disappointed.
oh, those kind of places? Yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean,
I go to a guy's house. It's all
oh yeah,
it's
well,
all cool.
yeah. Last time I was in Arizona, went to this little bar, and guy was like, "You want to go in the back and drink some snake's blood?" I'm like, "Dude, are you talking like movies type thing? You know, where you go in the back and you shot a poisonous blood? Yeah, just like that." I'm like, "No, thank you, but no, thank you. I'm good on the rattlesnake blood."
Yeah, I was eating a lot of sushi. Became like best friends with this guy. Then he started hooking it up.
No shit.
So, yeah, it was awesome.
Felicia, my oldest daughter, oh my god. Take her to a sushi bar, drop $100 down, she'll eat $100 worth of sushi.
Oh, every time.
Easy.
$100 is easy for one person.
Easy, yeah. Yep.
And you see me.
Yeah.
I was dropping paychecks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'll go work some more.
Shit's not cheap either. It's so good though. I'll never forget the first time I had it. I was all, ugh, this is disgusting. I'm not eating this. Mmm. Hey.
Yeah, that's
And
exactly
that was
what
it.
happened.
That was it.
My friend begged me and begged me. I'm like, I don't even like cooked fish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like tuna. I want nothing to do with fish. I hate fish. Hate it.
I was working for a glass company, big glass company out of Tampa, Florida. We traveled around the country and we installed big jobs on skyscrapers. In the side of buildings, we'd go and we'd just cut a hole in it and put a storefront there, you know. And the one installer, Tom, that I was with, he's the one that turned me on to the sushi. And took me to a sushi bar in somewhere in St. Louis, as a matter of fact. We were in St. Louis, or no, not St. Louis. I think we're out west. No, we were in Ohio. I'm sorry. And he took me to a sushi bar in Lancaster, and that was it. I was addicted. Lancaster.
Yes, 102.1.
Yeah, not Lancaster. It's Lancaster.
Really?
Yeah, if you ever hear him say it, yeah, Lancaster. Yeah, it's funny. So, we got the interview coming up here in a few minutes. Gonna go ahead and play a few messages from some sponsors. And go
My
ahead.
friend, she put out a shout out that she's gonna send money to the person that beats up that kid. That beat up the
That-
like autistic kid.
That autistic
South
kid.
Florida. Yeah.
Good. How much?
She didn't say.
how much you putting up, because we'll blast it all over the internet and
match it.
Yep, we'll match it. And the only way it's going to be validated is if you have video of this kid getting his face stomped in.
Well, he's in jail.
Well,
how are you going to get the video?
Jailhouse video. Got to be a guard out there somewhere listening.
No, there's not. There's blind spots.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes down.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but they do have radio, except we're not broadcasting down there.
No, I know.
Yep.
We will.
We need a new tower in South Florida.
We will. I gave Hayden the news yesterday. I spoke to somebody on Sirius.
Good.
And what it's going to take, and she told me why people, like 96% of the people that, or 90+% of the people that, what is that on your lip? Okay.
It looks like a real fake jewel sticker thing.
No.
So. Oh, I like grid paper. Can I have some? Just like one sheet, because I know you probably need it for school.
Graph paper, I know. I like drawing shit on it.
You know what? I like isometric paper. You know what that is? Damn it. Nobody ever knows what that is.
You buy that in the drugstore, don't you?
No. So it's really hard to find. Maybe like once a year.
Can I roll a joint with it?
Yeah, well, you can roll anything in paper.
What was I saying?
Something about hemp in Milwaukee.
Hemp in Milwaukee?
Yep. 2 senators voted for hemp production in Milwaukee.
Really? Nice. Very interesting.
They also voted that militia be used to control the crowds.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Screw Milwaukee.
Take that as a grain of sand. All right, it looks like...
I feel like they're doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you can smoke some weed. Just don't pay attention to this.
Right. Tampa, if you're heading south on Veterans Expressway, when you get to about Gun Highway, you're going to start hitting some slowdowns due to the construction. I'm trying to bring up some speeds here and see. Yeah, you're dropping down once you get down to about Hillsborough to about 42 miles an hour, which is the normal bullshit for that area. Looks like that water main's still got shit going crazy down there. This one's an interesting one. The former teacher. Like we said before, don't take that away from us. It's all the kids got. Looking forward to going to school and having sex with their teacher. All right, what is this? After several grueling hours,
I know I would be so mad if I was that kid.
Drive. Oh, the kid that, yeah.
Whoever ratted
Yep.
I would be teacher
beating them.
And it was him. He told his friend, and his friend, giggle, giggle, giggle. Then it got serious at some point. But I'd have just been so mad at whoever ratted me out.
So we have a retard in the news, definitely a freaking idiot, caught eating a hot dog and thought it was his home. So he broke into somebody's house, was eating a hot dog bun, and thought it was his house.
Was he butt naked? I think I heard about this.
Deputy responded to a burglary located at 5206 Riley Lane. News provided by Real News Real Fast, by the way. He walked into his open garage, entered the vehicle, and began rummaging through the center, blah, 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 blah. No, he wasn't naked. But it was pouring out when they went and arrested him. Oh, I know this guy, the big tall dude.
Send me the link.
I know the cop that went and arrested him.
Oh, yeah.
The big tall guy, the bald one.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He's a decent guy.
He's an awesome guy.
There's only 2 cops, and he's one of them.
Yes. He is an awesome dude, man. Anytime I've ever...
There's only 2 cops that are cool, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Not that our town only is.
Only time I've ever run into him, he's been really, really level-headed and really nice guy. I'm going to get some messages playing here from...
Me?
Yeah, one's Joseph and our Solave, which is our phone service that we offer.
And I apologize for the quality of that commercial. We're going to have to do that better.
Yeah, listen, it's one of our first commercials, so bear with it. And then from our biggest supporter, which is Michael Minardi Law. So we'll be right back after these messages, folks.
Hi, this is Joseph with Talk Shit Radio. I'd like to talk about my cell phone carrier, Solave.
I've used Solivay since 2013, and I can tell you they have great coverage and service. I started with Solivay paying $39 a month. That gives you unlimited talk, text, and data. Now my phone bill's free, and I have the ability to generate monthly income. How, you ask? Well, simply put, each time someone I refer pays their cell phone bill, Solivay sends me $5. If you need cell service or would like residual income, please go to our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/TalkShitTV show, and we will have a direct link to Solivay. Go check it out and see for yourself.
Hello, my name is Michael Minardi. I'm a board member at Normal of Florida, and we support your vote yes on Amendment 2. Why? Because Amendment 2 will help so many thousands of Americans in the state of Florida. There's already a report that over 400,000 people would already qualify with their illnesses for the medical use of cannabis. It is important that people are allowed to use cannabis or have the ability to choose the medical use of cannabis over prescription medications. This isn't about giving it to the kids. This isn't about legalization. What this is about is adults between their doctor deciding whether or not cannabis is a reasonable option for their illness, whether or not it's a safe option for their illness, and whether or not they have the ability to use cannabis for their illness.
Nardi Law, 772-463-6571.
Hey guys,
Hello.
This is Tia, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
All right, we're back live. Talk Shit Radio. I hope everybody's Tuesday mornings going, what's up, buddy? You got this questioned look or puzzled look on your face.
Tia told me yesterday she was coming in today.
Oh, yeah?
And I just let it ride because you never know. You never know with girls.
Yeah,
They
no.
change their mind all the time. I don't know how people stay married at all. Because all the girls I've ever been with, they change their mind so much.
Like I change my freaking socks, which I do quite a bit because my feet get ranked fast. What was I going to say? Jana will not be back.
Right.
I spoke to her yesterday.
Trying to look up hackers. Just saying stuff gets hacked every day.
Which, I mean,
Like major stuff. You know?
no hard feelings, Jenna. I appreciate the time that you did spend in here, but it is what it is, sweetheart. I understand, whatever it is. But like I said to you last night, that's one of the reasons why you wouldn't have made it. What else you got, Joseph?
What was I saying?
Something about something.
Okay, I was trying to get to a point of something
About
else I
something.
think we need to research. Is that
About something.
with all the hacking, like I just read Albertsons or something. I don't know, Walgreens. Somebody was hacked. And,
Somebody was hacked.
yeah.
Did you just lose your train of thought?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll hack you.
I'll hack you, baby. He's puzzled. You got to see this look on his face like, what the hell was I talking about? Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Our currency. What is our currency going to become?
What are you talking about, that thing that was going on with China and Russia?
I don't know or care, but my point is that people keep stealing our credit card information. We're just stealing our money. They're stealing our bank account information.
Yeah.
If the banks can't hold our money, the credit card companies can't hold our money.
Who can?
It's not safe digitally.
Mm-hmm.
Paper. It can be counterfeited. What is going to be our currency?
You can counterfeit a damn credit card now, apparently, too.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. I see that a lot.
But if you remember, the banks were always telling the public, we will never fail. And what happened?
They
Yeah.
fail all the time. All the time.
I like what Iceland did. They cut. The bank people got in trouble.
Right.
There was like 200 arrests or something.
Really?
The tops of the banks. Even like the president at the time got arrested.
I didn't know that.
Right. They arrested everybody, and they started over. They
And this is where again?
Iceland,
Iceland.
which is they're about to have a volcano. It's not on our map.
No, okay.
Okay. Yeah, they started over. They excused everybody's home loan debts and started over from scratch.
Wow.
And their economy is booming now.
They did a reset, kind of, so to speak.
We gave like the bank owners a vacation, gave them some money, and bailed out the big companies and left the poor people to fend for their homes. We did like the most opposite evil thing you could do.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about the situation as far as our money and other countries just like shunning our like China and Russia are now like, they don't even care about the American dollar.
Well, you got to see it this way. We owe them so much. Well, not Russia, but definitely China. We're like people that have addicts where you go to the house and say, can I at least borrow another $1 billion?
Yeah.
Scratching yourself looking for reasons, you know?
We're the junkie nation.
That's the way it is. It's like, hey, give me another 50 grand.
But we're like a junkie with a gun.
More like a
big
bazooka.
one, yeah. And with our finger pulled halfway on the trigger, exactly.
Yeah.
Excuse me, folks. Morning coffee's coming up to say hello.
I don't know. I think we need a better currency. At least let's get out of the digital thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with you 100% there.
You know, if we stay with the paper, you can follow the paper trail back to the counterfeiter.
Yep.
When the digital, you can follow digital trail so far.
And then it goes
And
gone.
for so many years.
Right, yeah.
You know, and by then I'm not in Tahiti anymore.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Where you chased me down was a waste of time because I'm not there. I haven't been there for months. So it just goes to show that shit's falling apart. Shit's falling apart. We are going to fall into civil war. If this thing in Ferguson keeps escalating the way it is, and it goes from town to town to town, and it was you that was telling me about it yesterday, they're going to instill martial law across the nation. Then we're screwed.
Well, see, the thing that bothers me, too, is that they did the martial law there, but instead of them coming in and putting everybody in their homes, I'm not claiming martial law unless I'm going to do something.
Right, yeah.
What they did was they surrounded the city with the National Guard and let the police keep messing with the people.
Right, yeah.
Well, that's kind of been the problem to begin with.
It's not a solution. Yeah, you're right.
Now, granted, they got the Ferguson police out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's all full of state troopers and other counties and things like that, but...
It's not doing any good.
Right. Well, the Ferguson police weren't doing any good either.
No. What do you think's got to happen in that situation now? What do you think they should do with the police department? Because this is the same. That's the same question I asked these girls yesterday.
I think the police department should leave.
You think the citizens should police the town themselves?
I think that those police in that department should give up their jobs or their pensions or move to another district or county
and bring in all new.
You know, yes, and I think that at least half need to be Ferguson citizens.
Locals. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
I wouldn't care if they changed out the other half daily. Different cop from a different
rotate
city.
them. Right. Yeah.
And that's a good thing to rotate them. But you need to keep half that live there. They need to be on their beat.
Yeah.
They need to walk their streets. They need to know our names.
Yep. You're right.
We don't have that anymore.
No.
You know,
no, unfortunately, like you were saying, as a kid, you used to be able to see a police officer and say, "Hey, Johnny, lawman, you know, I know you." You know, now there's so many of them, and they don't care to get to know their own, you know, the people that they are paid to serve and protect. They don't want to know who we are and what we do. They're told not to associate with civilians.
And they specifically go to different cities just so they can act a fool and nobody can follow them
Socialize,
home.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
That way their work doesn't follow them home. But your work, people could follow you home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the two good cops I've met,
Yeah.
I would invite them over to a barbecue any day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Just like a few of the, well, I know more than like 2 or 3 that are good. I know one in particular, and I won't mention his name.
I know.
He's
I wanna do that too.
Yeah, he's a sergeant. He's a great guy, personally. You know, if you need assistance, he'll help you in any way he can. You know, I mean, he's not rich, so he's not going to hand over tons and tons of money. But my point to this is he's still a cop. Does that make sense? He's a cop first, and always will be. So you can only trust him so damn far. You know, I got a buddy of mine who swears on this same guy and says he can trust him and this and that. Well, I know this guy a long time. He's a cop, and he's a damn good cop. You know, and he'll do his job. He don't care who you are and how well he knows you.
He'll arrest their mom, that kind of thing.
Damn right. Nice guy, but cross him, see what happens.
And you know, and those cops, they bother me because they're standing up for an idealism and a right.
Yeah.
In which the case they should be. They should say, if that's the law, I have to arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
But our laws have gotten twisted so bad. So they're doing the right thing. These excellent cops, you know, they bully us for little things.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's our fault for not voting, for not changing the laws, for not lobbying for change.
You're 100% right on that.
I can't tell you the last time I signed a petition.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe once, 4 years ago.
The last one I signed was for Vote Yes on 2,
Right.
which was for the medical cannabis. But then after I signed it, I went back to the lady and said, shit, you might as well take me off the list. I can't vote. So it's a useless signature.
That's another problem.
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of medical cannabis,
I think one of the bigger problems, hold on, before you get into that,
Go ahead.
One of the bigger problems with our system is just like the cops not being on their local beat. We should have more impact in our own community, which we don't have. There's no voting for your own community.
yeah,
There's nobody to talk to. It's almost like our mayor should be accountable. If we have a problem with anything, we should go
but
to
he's
them.
not. Yeah, you're right.
And then they should go up the ladder. And then they should bring that up in their state meetings,
Yep.
blah, 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 or the county meetings. I almost feel like there should be a mayor for the block. And it just goes from there.
A street mayor.
Yeah, it's just a
It's
street
true.
mayor. And
Yeah.
so if there's a problem on the block or in these 3 blocks or whatever,
Do we have a mayor of Brooksville or Hernando? I
Yeah.
mean, does that
Yeah,
even
yeah.
exist anymore? Do they have any freaking power, or are they just a public figure?
they're a figure, a paycheck, and a puppet.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't even control, they don't even dictate to the police department what they do. The police dictates to them.
Well, that would be the,
Department of Justice, right? DOJ?
I forgot what it's called. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
But commissioner.
The police commissioner, yeah. Do we have a police commissioner?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we just have a sheriff?
We have to have a commissioner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know how any of that works,
You
I'll
have
be
to have a
honest with you.
commissioner and then a mayor. I know that for sure.
I don't know how any of that works. I want to give a huge, huge thank you to somebody who has stepped up
GoFundMe.
and really taken a chance and is helping my situation out and the fight that we have. It is the chairman of Normal of Florida.
Wow.
Yeah. He has stepped up, and because of the situation my wife and I are in with all of this legal battle that we're going on, funds are getting scarce. Huh?
I was saying awesome.
Yeah. Funds are getting scarce, and
Not that funds are scarce.
no, I know what you're saying. We turned to GoFundMe for help with our legal fees and my wife's medical fees and everything. She has to have 2 surgeries, well, 2 immediate surgeries. She's on all sorts of crazy medication. The point that I'm trying to make is to the chairman of Normal of Florida, I can't thank you enough for the support that you are showing my family and myself, my children. If more people would step up and take responsibility to help out each other, then we wouldn't have these problems like we're having in Ferguson, like we're having in Miami, like we're having in California, like we're having all over the country.
And that's why you have to be supportive of the people that are protesting in Ferguson.
Absolutely.
It's not the looters anybody's happy about. It's not the rioters.
No,
But it's
no.
the people that are trying to make a stand.
Like the
Like-
girl that I spoke to
like the
who's
chairman
out
of
there.
Normal.
Yes. And the girls that we spoke to yesterday, and I did that interview, they're out there with Maalox and milk and all sorts of stuff for people that are getting tear gas, which is another thing, people. I have an address that if you have any medical supplies, gas mask, Maalox, milk, anything that you can possibly spare to send to these people, they need it. I will get that address up on Talk Shit here in a few minutes while we're playing the clip. But again, like I said, Michael Minardi, thank you for your support and everything that you're doing in my case. The man is just amazing, and I'll go to the ends of the earth for him.
He'll even tattoo a scrotum on his face.
Right.
have hair implants put on the balls.
I'm going to drop a name. His name is Jeffrey Kennedy. He's my brother from another mother. Thank you for your support, all your information. I'm overwhelmed with the support that we are getting to help fight the brutality that's gone on. My wife was injured in the arrest by the arresting officers, permanent damage to her arm and her wrist.
They never just ask you, hey, do you want to come willingly?
No, guns drawn, came in forcefully, threw me down, slammed me on the ground, stomped on my head a few times after I was in handcuffs. Disconnected my video surveillance in my house, all my video, all my audio, which raises one question. Why? What do you got to hide? What, are you pissed off that you came into a supposedly grow house and didn't find what you were looking for? No, because your source is from some punk who I refuse to work with. Ashtray.
I know what he wants.
I
know what he wants.
Tray. So, I mean, again, I can't thank you enough for your support. And, anything that I can do to support the cause of Normal of Florida, legalization of cannabis, anybody who's out there that needs to get a message across about the legalization of cannabis and is a member of Normal of Florida, it would be my honor to have you on the air. And
for as long as we're on.
You want this? I'll shut everybody's mic off. Give you 3 hours. I don't care.
I mean, for as long as we can keep the lights on.
Yeah, well, and
it's a whole separate issue, but
that's a whole nother separate issue. Without any support for our radio station as well, we will not be on the air much longer. So keep that in mind. There is a link to donate on our website. If you go to facebook.com/TalkShitTV show, you'll see on the left-hand column there's a link to our website, and I'm just going to go over there and show you. If you look, you'll see the likes, and then you'll see the About section. Right under there is the link to our website. It's a Wix website right now because, like I said, we're running on very limited funding. But if you click on that link and you scroll down just past the top there and you get out of the Q*bert scene, you'll see a donate button, and any little bit helps. I mean, just look at it this way. If 10,000 people donate $1, there's $10,000 we have to put into the radio show, the station, things like that. And same goes for that Normal of Florida situation I was just talking to you about, and the and there he is right there. Wow, Robert Platshorn. That is the man who is one of the chairmen of Normal of Florida, and thank you for everything you're doing and have done. So, like I said, again, I'll put that link up on Facebook, and it's on a personal note, folks. It doesn't have much to do with the radio station, but it has everything to do with the radio station, because let's face it, if they get away with what they're trying to get away with, there won't be a radio station. I'll be in jail.
Yeah.
Over 17.9 grams.
I don't even think that's the felony.
It's not. That's what's driving me crazy, bro. It's not. It's a damn misdemeanor.
What is that? It's like 10 joints?
I don't even know. I don't smoke joints.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Smoke like, 2 joints a day? So it's like 5, not even a week's supply. Not even.
In this house, less than 24 hours.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a funny sound real quick.
Go ahead.
Would you kill it? He's got issues.
Just listen, it's funny.
Attention. 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 An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned
I
re-entry
think it's
floor
awesome.
or main lobby.
That's what they should have used on Ferguson right there.
Yeah.
Walk to the nearest stairway.
You go into a big city with loudspeakers on your van and start playing that? Oh my God. Alright, let's see here.
Nathan has an alarm fetish.
Nathan has an alarm fetish.
He can tell you exactly what country that came from, who wrote it,
What's up, baby? You ready to go to school?
the composer. Come on, Nate.
20 after. About 20 after 8 would be the...
You know what he did show me that was cool?
Yeah.
Was like the foam they use for aircraft hangers.
For what, the icing foam or the fire retardant foam?
The
Fire retardant foam.
Yeah.
Get the word, retardant.
Retarded foam. It's retardant. How do we get on the subject of fire retardant foam?
Because he's playing alarms. And the only cool thing he's ever showed me, in my opinion, is this video of a hanger filling with foam.
That would be pretty cool, though.
And it fills fast.
Yeah. Well, the shit expands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have now,
So I can show him.
what's that?
I was asking him to get the link for that so I can show you.
Oh, okay. They have defensive foam as well.
What is it?
It just,
Tear foam?
no, you spray it out, it just kind of like goes solid.
Oh.
Yeah. Sort of like,
That'd be awesome.
that would be cool. Sort of like what they used to spray on the Hulk. Remember that movie?
No.
Yeah, well, they use some kind of foam. It's kind of the same thing, except that was fake, and this is not. It just, like, immobilizes you. It's pretty neat. All right, let's go ahead. Without further ado, I want to get this clip up. Don't mind me, I'm adjusting my mic. We're going to get this clip played. It's about 20 minutes long.
Good, I wanted to hear this.
Yeah, of an interview that I did yesterday with a Ferguson resident.
Lauren Charles.
Yep.
So I didn't
And
mean to put her name out there.
yeah, let's
She's been there.
go ahead and get that loaded up there. All right, so just remember, you're listening to Talk Shit Radio. We are live. This is a taped conversation from yesterday in Ferguson. We'll be back after this. Whenever you're ready, just tell me what's going on. You guys are on the streets there in Ferguson now?
Okay, my name is Janelle Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
I am a resident of Ferguson.
Ah.
I have been out on the streets every day except for yesterday.
Okay.
What the media is telling people is lies. These cops are abusing the system out here. They are abusing the people. These are peaceful protesters. These are women and children. These are church people. These are mothers. These are young kids. We have our pets out here. We are out at QT. We are out in front of Ferguson Police Department. We are feeding people. We are talking about how we can help our community. And as soon as they see us come together and unite together as one, that is when they hit us. The reason they hit us at night is because the lights go down and you can't film as well what is going on.
Right. Unless they turn up the apertures, to all you photographers and videographers out there, open up your lenses, turn up your apertures, you'll be able to see everything clear as day. I'm sorry, go ahead. I just want people to know.
The problem is, just like with my friend with the Argus, who has been broadcasting a live feed for days, MSNBC, CNN, everyone's following his feed. He was held at gunpoint last night. It is live on his news feed.
Really?
The cop put a gun to his head and said, "If you do not leave now, we will shoot you and kill you." He is a reporter. They pushed him back behind the line so that they can gas these people. They were peaceful protesters. Yesterday was the quietest day that we had. Normally there's people out there honking the horns, screaming, marching, chanting. Yesterday was the most peaceful, quiet day that we've had out on the streets. It was all family members, church members. We were at QT feeding people, out in front of Ferguson Police feeding people, and at 5 o'clock they decided to start loading up in riot gear. Our curfew is not till 12 o'clock at night. Why at 5 or 6 did they start loading up in riot gear for peaceful protesters who were not out there chanting, who were not out there causing problems?
Can you tell me? Can you tell me a little about some of their tactics and the weapons that they're using and the things that they're doing to the civilians?
Hey, this is Hayden Ware, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio. Hey.
Whenever you're ready, just tell me what's going on. You guys are on the streets there in Ferguson now?
Okay, my name is Janelle Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
I am a resident.
Sorry about that, folks. It got started over.
I have been out on the streets every day except for yesterday.
Okay.
What the media is telling people is lies. These cops are abusing the system out here. They are abusing the people. These are peaceful protesters. These are women and children. These are church people. These are mothers. These are young kids. We have our pets out here. We are out at QT. We are out in front of Ferguson Police Department. We are feeding people. We are talking about how we can help our community. And as soon as they see us come together and unite together as one, that is when they hit us. The reason they hit us at night is because the lights go down and you can't film as well what is going on.
Right. Unless they turn up the apertures, to all you photographers and videographers out there, open up your lenses, turn up your apertures, you'll be able to see everything clear as day. I'm sorry, go ahead. I just want people to know.
The problem is, just like with my friend with the Argus who has been broadcasting a live feed for days, MSNBC, CNN.
Again, now you listen to Talk Shit Radio. I do apologize. It got started over.
At gunpoint last night. It is live on his news feed.
Really?
The cop put a gun to his head and said, if you do not leave now, we will shoot you and kill you. He is a reporter. They pushed him back behind the line so that they can gas these people. They were peaceful protesters. Yesterday was the quietest day that we had. Normally there's people out there honking the horns, screaming, marching, chanting. Yesterday was the most peaceful, quiet day that we've had out on the streets. It was all family members, church members. We were at QT feeding people out in front of Ferguson Police feeding people. And at 5 o'clock, they decided to start loading up in riot gear. Our curfew is not till 12 o'clock at night. Why at 5 or 6 did they start loading up in riot gear for peaceful protesters who were not out there chanting, who were not out there causing problems?
Can you tell me? Can you tell me a little about some of their tactics and the weapons that they're using and the things that they're doing to the civilians?
The tactics are when the lights go out, they attack. That's what happens. These civilians are not instigating anything. They are not fighting with the people. They are shooting rubber bullets, wooden bullets. They are gassing people. They gassed people for no reason standing outside of the McDonald's at 9:55 last night. Nothing happened.
That's unreal.
What happened? Okay, hold on. Okay, I was there.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Jazz.
Jazz, how are you today?
There was a shooting at the barbecue spot.
Okay.
The EMTs came to deal with that situation. The police, I guess, wanted to move everyone away from that incident, so they threw some gas, which made everyone run across the street. And from what I understand, some people ran into McDonald's to get milk to try and help protesters that had tear gas. And they could not get the milk. They jumped over the counter, took the milk, and went right back outside. At that point, it was said that they were looting the McDonald's. The police formed a circle around the McDonald's, threw gas inside there. Everyone who was inside was just standing there in the gas, and the police were telling them to come out. At some point, they just busted out the windows and came pouring out to get away from the smoke. And at that point, they started gassing more and pushing them down the street. At that point, I was in the QT parking lot helping people that were on the ground puking and cleaning people's eyes, and they parked the Canon vehicle up on the hill and just started launching them down the street in the QT parking lot. I had my 15-year-old daughter with me. We were just there probably 40 minutes before that feeding people QT parking lot with food not bombs and other people who had brought food.
In addition to smoke, gas, rubber bullets, they're water cannoning people.
They were shooting a cannon that's how the tear gas was getting to where we were at. It was,
I see.
It was a loud boom, and then you just saw cans going everywhere.
Okay.
It was really chaotic. People were running. They were trying to find people they came with. They were trying to find their loved ones. There was at least 2-3 times that the crowd just took off running in all different
So
directions.
it would appear to you the mob mentality is on the police department. They're the ones with the mob mentality.
They're creating it, yes. And the way I looked at it, you have a group of people standing at the QT. The QT has already down. I mean, it's already, you know what I mean? Like, you already have the people standing there in a damaged area. Why push them away from that area into more residential and business areas? When they started pushing the line down with the tanks and big trucks, you had nowhere to go but down North Windsor, down West Florissant.
Right.
There was no going the other direction. And a lot of people were parked up that way or parked along those side streets by QT. Those people got pushed way over to Chambers. They lost, I mean, at that point, they're pissed off. They can't see. They can't breathe. They've been shot at. Their cars
Now,
are way back over where they can't
let
get
me
to.
ask you something. As somebody that's not there and that's not involved, and I'm sitting here in the comforts of my own home, and I can't really say I know what you're going through. Let me ask you this. In your opinion, do you think if this would all come to an end if everybody just went home, went back to their house, and said nothing? Or do you think that at this point that you know, this has to be brought to a national level and people need to see and know what the hell is going on?
No, it needs to be brought to the public of what's going on, really, because this isn't, you know, this happens all the time.
Okay.
You know, I live in a bad neighborhood in the city. That's why I'm out here in solidarity, because I see young black kids in my neighborhood harassed by the police, robbed by the police. Like, they create crime.
Mm-hmm.
When they rob those young kids out on the street, they have to go rob someone else. It's a circle of crimes that's committed out here.
Well, in order to protect and serve the people, you must respect the people, and they must respect you back.
They don't. The way they
Yes.
were talking to people last night, I mean, people that are on the ground puking, like, you know, dealing with being there. And a lot of people, they weren't there to cause problems. They're eating, you know, trying to be in solidarity. It wasn't, I was there 2 nights ago when it got crazy. And that night, you could not hear anything. Chants and the horns were so loud. There was none of that last night. It was very calm and peaceful. There wasn't traffic backed up. There wasn't cars driving by with kids piled on it.
Now, where are
you know,
you
it
right
was
now?
calm.
Are you anywhere near the epicenter of what's going on?
I am still in Ferguson. I am closer to the PD department now because they're not letting anyone really come to the QT. There's a lot of state troopers over there. There was a lot of media when I was over there earlier. They don't want anyone standing around over there. You can't be in a group of people. Like, it's real police state right there at QT.
I gotcha. Okay, now let me ask you this. Have you been watching the mainstream media and the news? Other than what you see with your own eyes, have you been watching what the news and the other media outlets are reporting?
You know, when I get time on my cell phone, I'll go check some of the stuff. We have a group of people that are watching scanners and videos and blogs and so forth.
Are they reporting bold-faced lies? Is it really what's going on?
Some of them are, yes. Some of them are. A lot of the media that has been out there on the streets with us, though, they're starting to kind of feel what's happening. You know, from what I understand, the media last night when they did the McDonald's, they made all the media, because that's where pretty much media has been, is by the McDonald's. They
Right.
made them all move away from the McDonald's so they couldn't even be close enough to film anything.
Yeah.
They were behind the police when
Which
they
is
did the
just
McDonald's thing.
completely incredible. You know, my heart goes out to everybody that's there. A lot of mixed emotions, I'm sure, that's going on all over the nation. I know here in our show this morning, that's all we discussed most of the day. And, you know, there's a lot of mixed emotions that's going on. And you know, speaking to people like you and hearing what's really going on down on the streets, I mean, it's just amazing. It's very compelling. The main thing, I guess...
came together. So many donations came for food yesterday. I mean, it was nonstop. When our food ran out, a barbecue place donated food. People were donating food and until they put up the police brigades. We had a lot of people on the outside that couldn't get any more food in. They said they were stopping people from coming in that area. And at that point, they had contained us all in that spot. That's why I don't understand why they went to those extreme measures last night, because everyone was contained. They literally had all the streets blocked off. We were all blocked off in that area. And then they just pushed everyone over to a different area. It's almost like they want people to go out and commit crimes.
And then after they pushed you in the different areas is when they started opening fire on you guys.
Exactly. And when people, they're seeing the news, they're like, oh, them crazy looters. But it's like every time something has happened, it was provoked by the police.
You see, and
then
you say something
the
right there.
The younger generation,
Yep.
when they see wrongdoing, like the first night I was out there, the police came, the Black Panthers and some old ladies and a couple younger people had linked arms and told the police, someone shot off a firework. There's nothing happening. Calm down, calm down. And then they shot
and that was
rubber
my
bullets
mentality this morning. That was part of, I was getting aggravated because, all the looting and stuff. Listen, these people, these business owners, they don't deserve that. They're in the same fight you guys are. But see now, and after talking and hearing what you're saying here, I mean, it really sheds a whole new light on the way that I look at things. I mean, can you tell me really, what do you see for the future of your town? I mean, do you ever see it going back to normal? How can it, with a police force like
this?
this?
To start making healing right now, they need to charge the officer because that's a lot. Out on the streets yesterday, there was a lot of talk of that.
Right.
Why is he still free? There's color out here that get arrested on a murder and they're charged and prosecuted and in jail faster than the news story can even get out.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Out there right now.
Yep.
Why is he still being paid and why is he not been charged?
Yes.
That's a big issue.
That is the most preposterous
officers are still getting
thing.
off for doing this.
Yep. That is the most preposterous thing. Paid
And
administrative
the younger
leave.
generation that is out there, that's what they're mad about because they don't see any future.
Right.
They have nothing to live for. And when they see old women and Black Panthers and children getting gas, they pull out their guns. The second night I was out there, they were shooting in the air. They did make the police back off to give the crowd time enough to get away.
What do you think about as far as our government's involvement? Let me ask you, where do you think the government should be right now? I mean, should President Obama get involved?
I mean, political people out here getting their picture-taking moments on. So I don't know. I feel, I really believe like we just need to scrap this and start over because they're all on the same. People out running up their voters right now.
Yeah.
I pretty much have lost respect for most of the political, the government people, all these people out here that seem to care, but they're just getting their photo moments in,
And now the National Guard, from what I understand, the National
Sorry?
Guard is there as well?
From what we've heard, they're being deployed this way. I haven't personally seen any of them yet, but, I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Well, listen,
it
sounds...
There's a lot of movement from the Kings Highway spot where they have a bunch of stuff at.
It sounds like a lot's going on. I got to be honest with you. It's definitely now it brings things into perspective because when you talk to somebody on the phone, as I'm talking to you, that's there on the streets, rather than seeing it, just on TV, it really puts things in perspective for you. It opens up your eyes a little, and I hope by calling.
It's not going to stop. They're going to be at the police station today, and from what I understand, at 3 p.m. going down to where Occupy was at Freedom Square. They're going to have a big rally down there at 3. It's just going to keep growing. Like I said, they have to start doing. They either have to charge this man or show that they actually give a shit about the people. Because the further this goes on, the more people getting upset, the more people come out and see it for themselves and are kind of thinking, hey, this ain't right. There was a lot of conversations going on yesterday. The crowd wasn't loud. People were in small groups having conversations about what can we do to change this? What can we do to make it better?
In your opinion, what do you think needs to be done to change this and fix this?
I mean, there's so many smaller issues that combine to this bigger issue. I don't even know where to say to begin on that.
I guess my first thing,
are a big problem.
Right, that would be my first thing is how do you trust this police force now? How do you go on
they were
as
out
a
there
town?
Themselves. We don't need the police.
Yeah.
We do not need the police. They need to get rid of the police.
Well,
that's just causing more problems. They're just creating more problems.
At this point,
especially
yes.
in the neighborhood where I live at. I don't look at them as protectors. I look at them as problem causers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it seems like that is happening more and more. I live in a town here in Spring Hill, Florida, where it's the home of the nearly wed and nearly dead. 98% of the population are retirees. If you ask 60% of that 98% of retirees, they'll tell you they fear the police. It's bad, and it's happening all over the country. And here is your town, which is a model. Unfortunately, it has to be your town, but they are now the model for police brutality. I mean, this is going to, what's going on in Ferguson right now is going to change the way law enforcement is done. Now, there are rumors of the martial law and things of that nature being elevated. What do you think of that? As bad as it is, I mean, how bad can it get?
I think the harder they bring it, the harder the people in the streets are going to bring it. There's too many people awake right now.
They've finally woken up and
People
realized.
are just going to go home and turn on their televisions and watch American Idol or whatever the hot show is right now. That's not happening. People are turning off their TVs.
Hopefully,
they're realizing it's a bunch of crap.
exactly, and hopefully this will wake people up and make them realize that. Listen, you know, the Bay News 9s and the CNNs and they get their news from a higher source, and that higher source tells them what to post. This report here is coming straight from the street. You know, this is what Talk Shit is all about. I can't thank you enough for calling in, because this is real, the real news, the real deal. And you know, I mean, if you guys can send us some pictures of what's going on over there, and so we can get our listeners a little more involved, and if you can call in at any time you want to call in while this is going on, you know, we may be live, but or may not be live all the time, but the minute you call in, I'll go ahead and I'll throw the recorder up. We'll get you online and get this out there. Any message that you want to, you know, get out to anybody that might be listening to the show and doesn't really know what's going on?
Okay. Well, I will save your number. We're going to go out again tonight we go to rinse people's eyes and help with medical, because people aren't, expecting it. Like last night, they weren't expecting it. It just came out of nowhere.
Right.
No one was prepared for that. And people running gets people hurt. You know, people who can't see and running gets people hurt.
Certainly, yeah.
You know, I mean, if anything, if anyone's listening that wants to help out but don't want to come down, we need more Maalox. We need water. We need stuff to help people medically on the ground when it gets crazy.
Do we have
brave enough to go in there and help people? Do we have
like an actual physical address we can give somebody to send anything to? Because I'll blast it over the radio.
Janelle, what's the address they can bring Maalox to? Here? 138 North Harvey Avenue. Ferguson, Missouri.
You got it. I will go ahead, and once we play this broadcast on the air, I'll repeat that over and over and over again.
Oh, walkie-talkies would also be nice, because last night we kept losing each other in the crowd, and then some of us were kind of in danger trying to find our other people. So walkie-talkies would be great for the medics on the ground. That would be great, too.
That is awesome. Listen, you be careful. Be really, really careful. It's the people like you that are going to help change this government.
Anything that could help us get in there and help the people would be great.
You got it. I will go ahead and I'll put the call out to all of our listeners and see what they can come up with. And it's you guys.
Thank you so much for letting people voice their opinions and sharing what's really happening.
No, that's what this show is about.
I mean, this whole place is messed up. You know, yesterday there was a lot of talks on the ground, people talking about our food system being messed up, the planet being messed up. You know, I normally don't hear people talking about environmental issues and food issues, especially in that type of crowd. There was lots of talking going on.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Well, listen, anything else we can do for you guys, please don't hesitate. We'll get any word out there that we possibly can. We're live.
Thank you.
Yeah, we go live 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. So, I mean, if you guys want to call us up and go live with us, I will put you on the air. I will shut everybody's mic off and let you have 3 hours if that's what it takes to get this message across.
Well, when we're down there tonight, I'll definitely have your number on hand if we need to give you a call. But much love out there who's been supporting or on the ground. Man, just try to stay safe.
You too.
And love each other. We gotta
hands up. Don't shoot.
Hands out.
Arm in arm, hand in hand.
Yes. Yes, united.
You be careful out
Yes.
there. Be very, very careful. And Daisy, I really appreciate you getting a hold of somebody and getting us, the recording. Like I said, this is going to be edited today. I'm going to get it aired tomorrow.
Okay, awesome.
Anything for the truth.
Absolutely.
Thank
you have my
you.
number. Daisy, anybody else? You know what I'm saying? You guys keep my number, and anytime, call me.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
You're welcome, hon.
Well, folks, there you have it. That was a report from live on the ground in Ferguson. We now have a contact for somebody who's out there trying to help everyone. And the message is basically hands up, peace, love, and happiness. They need supplies. They need food. They need water. They need Malox. They need milk. Any medical supplies, gas masks, anything you can. You heard it. You heard it here first on Talk Shit Radio. Just remember that.
Thank you for calling McDonald's. This is Leslie. How may I help you?
Yeah, Leslie, how you doing today? My name is Bob. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, listen, I got a problem with one of your stores over here in Florida. Son of a bitchin' manager, he told me that I couldn't, see his Big Mac. When I told him, he got all irate that I wanted to see his Big Mac. And when I told him I would show him
What
my
do you
Whopper.
mean, see his Big Mac?
Well, I wanted to see it before I ate it. The son of a bitch giving me $5 to chew on his Big Mac. I wanted to see it.
Well, sir, I apologize, but this is a business line, and I do have your phone number is 352. Please send the call. Goodbye.
You son of a bitch. I don't believe it.
Well, you're back live with Talk Shit Radio, and that was a clip yesterday of a phone call that we had from people on the ground in Ferguson. So, going to go ahead and pull up the address, and the contact, her Facebook that I have is Garden Gypsy.
Yes, I've seen her.
Okay.
She's been active.
Yep. Let's see. They are asking for, like we said, any Malox, gas masks, medical supplies, walkie-talkies, flashlights, food, water, anything that could be useful down there.
Anything you can think of.
Anything, yes. Anything that you can think of that would help in this situation. And the address to go and send it to is 138 North Harvey Avenue, Ferguson, Missouri. I do not have that zip code, and I apologize.
I believe it's the actual sheriff's office.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. So we're sending it straight to the sheriff's office?
Yeah, but they're not there anymore. They got kicked out.
Did they?
So now it's become like an aid place.
Ah, okay. I'm going to search that address. Let's see. It is right on Airport Road. No, that's a resident. I'm looking at it. It is a resident with a nice Mercedes parked out front when the Google truck went by. That's a nice looking little town right there, man.
Hey, people in Lancaster, 501 shut down.
Really? What happened?
It's shut down. 501 shut down in Lancaster.
As of 8:33 Eastern Standard Time.
It appears there was an accident by East Newport.
Gotcha. So, like I said, that address is Ferguson, Missouri. It's a residence there, and I just had the zip code like a jackass. So let me get that zip code up. And the zip code is 63135. And again, the address is 138 North Harvey Avenue, Ferguson, Missouri. Anything that you guys can send, they need, like I said, they need Malox for the gas. They need milk for, to help with the gas. They need gas masks to help with the gas. They need any kind of medical supplies, water, flashlights, walkie-talkies, anything that you could think of that would help them out in that situation. Just don't send bullets. That's the last thing they need.
Might not be.
Yeah, right. Enough said.
We should at least be able to use rubber bullets.
Right back at them, exactly.
Rubber grenades.
Yeah.
Throw this in your bulletproof vest.
Right. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, buddy.
I mean, if that's not bullying.
Yeah, I know.
And
bullying by a major police force, too. What's this Paulie's going on about with the Yellowstone Park?
I knew a stripper named Yellowstone.
Really? Yeah. Did she blow?
It's about to.
Listen, I got a little thing that I want to talk about with this ice bucket challenge.
Ah, good.
I can appreciate everybody's enthusiasm about it. I can appreciate, the fact that, it is raising awareness. But dumping a bucket of ice over your head does not help research. It doesn't help a cause at all.
I have a problem with people bringing it up right now.
Yeah.
You could have talked about ALS since the beginning of ALS.
Right. But now all of a sudden...
You're going to wait until
we have this going on.
There's civil unrest.
There's so much more things to talk about. Listen, you want to help ALS, and it's a debilitating disease. It's crazy. We have to do something about it. You want to help? You want to become a supporter? Vote yes on Amendment 2 here in Florida. Cannabis is one of the biggest medicines that they found that helps ALS disease. Help legalize medical marijuana throughout the nation. Send money. Don't dump water over your head. Listen, I'm looking at my Facebook page. I see a lot of people doing the ice bucket challenge, and it's a great thing what you're doing. You're being aware of it, but again, it doesn't freaking help. There are countries, all right, that have no water, and here we are just dumping it over our heads and letting it go into the ground. You really want to help Al's disease, ALS. Send money to the ALS.org. Or if you can't send money, just go and vote yes on Amendment 2 or become a cannabis supporter. Because in reality, that's what's going to help you. That's dumping water over your head ain't going to do nothing.
I think it's like diminishes.
Yeah, because now everybody says, I don't have to give money. I just got to dump water over my head. Now, I have one friend on my Facebook, and I am going to name him. His name is Kurt Marquette. I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. I do apologize. Not only did he do the bucket challenge, but he sent money to the cause.
To me, that's fine.
Yes. Right there that's a beautiful thing,
But it shouldn't be about a game.
No.
Everybody needs everything to be pretty with bows on
right.
it and butterflies and rainbows and candy coated. Like, it's a real problem, and you need to send real money. Ferguson's having a real problem. You need to send real gas masks.
Yeah, you want to help? Like I said, send gas masks, send, food, send medical supplies. JB just posted, daily they bomb water springs and water wells on the mountains to kill us from thirst. A large number of children dying from hunger. Obama declares siege on Mount Sinai over hundreds of massacred, women and children abducted.
What?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Over there.
So not here?
No. No, it was, I'm assuming it's the shit that's going on in Gaza and all of that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, President Obama, we got much more important things to worry about here in our own country.
And I'm sick of him giving people guns.
Oh, my God. Enough already.
Give them to the people.
Yeah. You want to give them something that's going to help them? Send them some Monsanto seeds. That'll help them. Send them some dirt, some topsoil.
They should just send those guns to Ferguson, to the people of Ferguson. Stop sending them to...
No, I don't. That's not going to solve anything.
It will.
Mass murders on the streets. That's when the president will...
But the cops aren't going to be so willing to fire knowing that there's a gun pointed back.
They got bigger guns, unfortunately. They have that mentality.
Yeah, and there's the tensions.
Yep.
But still.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
My point is he got shot unarmed.
Mm-hmm. See, but I'm reading a lot of reports now that are really conflicting about what witnesses are saying, what really happened, background of this kid. I don't even really want to get into that because it'll just start a huge argument. You know what I'm saying?
He stole some blunts.
And it's not only that. There's pictures that are surfacing with a big wad of cash in his mouth and a pistol in his hand, and he's not such an innocent little pawn in this whole freaking thing. So let's just stop making this kid out to be a saint. Okay, it is tragic. It is horrible what happened. It should not have gone down that way.
No matter what he did in his past,
It doesn't matter, right?
He was unarmed.
It doesn't matter what he did in his past, but it doesn't change the fact that he was no saint. You know, and my wife brought up a really good point. Let's say, people judge me because of my past. Well, that's not fair. I got a horrible past. But it's what I do now, that really makes the difference. The past is in the past. Let's leave it there. I agree with that. But let's not make somebody out to be a saint who's not.
Nobody's doing that.
Well, I mean, there were a few in the beginning until the real stories come out. And I guess my biggest thing is that the focus of the story is still not where it should be. The focus is on the riots. The focus is all the protesting and everything. But the direction should be that this cop shot an unarmed teenager, killed him in cold blood. Period.
That's what the protesters are there for.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that the in the public eye, it's all about the protesting now, and that's all they care about, and protest and the cops and this. No, that's not what it's about. It's about a kid getting slayed down. Right. It's about a kid getting slain
But it's not just
by
him.
somebody who was paid to protect him.
It's not just him anymore.
No,
The
but I'm
cops
saying
kill people like every day.
the principle of it is about the police and the brutality. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. It's not about the riots anymore. It's not about the looting anymore. It's about police brutality and their unnecessary use of force. And they keep showing it every day. Oh, we're not
there
like
was
that.
no riots.
They're calling them riots.
No,
you know
you're
what I
just
mean?
used to them being riots. Every time somebody gets shot or killed, it's a riot. It turns into a riot.
Yeah, Rodney
This is
King thing.
just protesters.
Protest, right. But that's what I'm saying. I mean,
And there's a couple of people
that
looted.
Rioting or looting or whatever you want to call it, right? But that's what I'm saying. I mean, the mainstream media is focusing completely where they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? They're focusing on that right there. Yes, I know that's big right now, but what they should be focusing on is the police brutality. Yes, I understand it's tragic. What's tragic is that our police are treating our own people like that. And it's got to stop. It's not just in Ferguson. That's what kills me. Joseph, you know it. You've seen it. You've been a victim,
Of what?
of police brutality here in this freaking state.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just there. It's got to stop everywhere. Unfortunately for the people of Ferguson, it starts there. You know what I mean? And it ends there. It's a situation that's out of hand that who the hell knows what's going to happen. I can form an opinion all day long, but there again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I don't think the truth will ever come out. Do you?
Just like speaking of bad cops, right here, Hernando County.
Mm-hmm.
I put that site up where they're chasing the guy. They have no reason in Spring Hill to be chasing the guy at 75 miles an hour in the first place.
Is this
hit and run?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And then, from what Joseph said, they released the dog after they finally got him to stop.
They do that a lot. Wasn't it you that showed me the video of the hiker?
Yep.
That was ridiculous. The guy was dead, and they let the dog loose.
I can't remember his name, man.
The guy in the mountain with the knives, and yes, that freaking pissed me off. They shot him dead, then released the dog. The dog's chewing on a dead body. Then they put him in handcuffs. He's dead, dude. You killed him.
I used to be the dummy.
For the dog training?
Yep.
Them dogs are vicious, aren't they?
I'm 6'4", weigh 300 pounds, and I could pretty much beat up anybody I want to. I bounced for like 10 years. I could take on a bar, and I'm okay with it. This dog would grab me by my neck and throw me to the ground.
Shake your whole body, right?
Somehow, about the way the angle it jumps and the way it grabs your head and neck,
yeah,
it drops you straight to the ground.
And if you touch that dog, they'll shoot you dead.
Well, I was in the training situation.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean.
You know what's bad is I'm fast. I'm real fast. And the dog would catch up to me in about 20 minutes. Mind you, I'm fast. And, it's a 100-pound suit. I'm running upstairs, climbing over buildings, hopping fences. And eventually, my job was to throw the gun, throw the drugs. The dog,
and just try to elude.
The dog, yeah. And the dog eventually catches me.
Didn't happen, did it?
And then they take the dog back to go see if it finds the drugs or guns.
Gotcha.
It's just part of the training.
Right.
Well, the dog would get me by the throat. And, this padding's like 4
I was
inches
going to
thick.
ask you had one of the big, giant padded suits
Yeah,
on, right?
it's all burlap and thick and it's
Itchy, right?
oh yeah, but the dog through this 4-inch pad. I don't want to call it padding because it's thick, hard, like leathery. It's not no cotton foam.
Do you ever see those foam pads in the gyms? Is it like that? You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
The real thick, dense foam.
You know
what I'm talking
compare
about.
it to like a baseball glove.
Okay. Yep.
It's padding. It's
Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dog would choke me out through it. I don't even know how it got its mouth around it, but it would always get its mouth around it, and it would cut off my windpipe. It would just squeeze it shut.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there. I've been running, sprinting full speed. I need
You're
oxygen.
exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah, and the dog cuts it all off, and I'm passing out, and you got to wait for the cops to show up.
Yeah.
And they're fat and slow and old, and they get there.
How true it is.
And they're out of breath, and they're hunched over, and they're breathing heavy, and they're pointing
Spitting
and laughing.
and-
And then eventually, when they're done joking around, they get the dog off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're gasping for air, almost dead, right?
Yep.
It's amazing how strong them dogs are, isn't
To
it?
the point where I pass out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I watched a lot of videos of exactly what you're talking about, how they train the dogs.
And they use these dogs.
Sometimes those dogs hit you, like when they jump at you, they just take you out with their own body weight.
That's what it is. They weigh, I don't know, 80 pounds, 100 pounds.
That's a big dog.
Medium to large, whatever. They don't look too big to me.
Yeah.
But the weight hitting you in the neck,
Yep.
it's like an 80-pound punch.
Doesn't look big
In
until
the
you got
neck.
those canines coming at your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thank God, knock on wood, and I'll just tap on my head a few times. I've never been in that situation, never had to experience a police dog, and I pray to God I never do. That and being tased.
Now, in this case, with this guy that crashed his car, he dirtbag, he was warrants. He was in a stolen car. They didn't know it at the time, but he had crashed his car. Something happened where 2 girls were laying on the ground. I think they got out of his truck.
Okay.
Because he's getting ready to run or
Right.
something. The cops pursue him, 80-mile-per-hour chase. They back off. I commend them for that because this guy's hauling. He's going for his life. He's running, which means he's going to take risks he doesn't need to. And you put everybody's life in jeopardy if you pursue him.
Yeah.
Well, they backed off and let the skies, the air support.
Which I have, I think, video of it right here.
Yep, you should be pulling it up. Well, then he goes through their. They go ahead of him and they put down the strips.
The spike strips, yeah.
Yep. And then it continues with no tires, just on rims. And then he eventually gives up and stops, or crashes and stops.
Not before tearing up someone's lawn.
Well, now at this point, he's not doing anything. He's like knocked out in the car. Then they release the dog.
This big, huge gash across his forehead, too.
Well, the dog got a hold of his arm.
Oh, yeah, I can't see that. His head looks messed up.
But, yeah, they use the dogs a little bit too much.
Yeah. And I think they let him go a little too far sometimes.
It's a joke for them.
Yeah.
They enjoy it.
Yeah.
They're sadistic. Or masochistic.
Until they run into somebody who knows how to speak German. And gives their dog a German command, because most of them are trained in German, Latin, other languages. And then you just give the dog the command to stop. Dog gets confused. I watched a video on YouTube. It was a training video. The guy was wearing that same pad, and it looks like a bomb suit without the helmet on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I had the helmet too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it without it.
Giant.
I wouldn't have done it without it. Gloves too.
I look like it was a whole suit. Dude.
Yeah.
It was like coverall mask.
How much do you think it weighed?
It weighed 100 pounds.
It did.
Yeah, easy.
Jesus, how do you run in that?
I'm strong and fast. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I wouldn't have been able to get up off the ground. So anyway, the dog, he goes and he slams into this guy, and like I said, it was a training video, and the guy commands the dog in whatever Latin, German, whatever language the dog's trained in. The dog sits. The cop tells him, attack. Guy says, sit. Attack. Sit. Attack. And the dog's getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down. It was hilarious. Finally, the dog just walked away from the dude in confusion, like, you freaking bite him, man. I'm done with this shit. It was just a video to show how they're trying to teach these dogs in languages that are not common languages, so people can't.
Words.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Which, I mean, because if I ever ran into a dog that spoke Hebrew.
Yeah, I hope you're praying.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Joey, check out the thing I just shared with you with the guy. Prime example on a dog.
What?
What do we got?
I don't know. The sharing thing isn't working out too good.
Ooh, share. You know what it is? We don't have him added to our...
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did add him to the page?
I'm going to go show him how to do it. Hold on.
What? What, as an admin?
Take over. No. Just how to send messages.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hayden, where are you at this morning? You're awful quiet over there doing some reading. I know you got some shit in front of you.
Yeah.
No. What you reading?
Stupid shit about Lance Armstrong.
What?
Stupid shit about Lance Armstrong.
What's up with Lance Armstrong? Lance Armstrong, not the astronaut.
The
Athlete.
yeah.
Right. Isn't that the pothead? Oh, no, that was the swimmer.
That was the swimmer.
The swimmer, that's right. What's his name?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
Don't do nothing.
He got in trouble for smoking pot. Got his gold medal taken, even though that doesn't enhance your performance or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got.
No, it's all good, bro. Just talk into the mic. You can talk soft. I know how it is. Hayden needs to go see a doctor, I think.
What?
Something not right.
About the being sick all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My, not that I'm a doctor, but, I mean, from the way it sounds a little like lupus. And even you've mentioned that to me before.
Yeah, it makes sense getting sick all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had a girl friend a long time ago that had lupus. And a lot of the symptoms that you have are kind of the same. I mean, the only difference is, she had a very defined butterfly on her face. You could see it. You know what I'm saying? It was.
If I didn't take care of mine, you'd be able to see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you have been diagnosed with it then, have you?
No, I got the patch. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it worries me, I don't want to see anything happen to you, brother. Got a long life ahead of you. Huh?
Just need to quit smoking.
I know. I am at that point too, bro. I really want to quit smoking. I am so sick of it.
I can't do it.
No, I know. I am so tired of it.
If I quit smoking right and started eating right, I'd be good to go.
You'd feel a lot better. Yeah, absolutely. That's the key to a good diet right there, is eating right. Once, when I started eating right and doing my diet right, I went from like 260, 270 down to about 240. I was at like 3% body fat, 4% body fat, and then I started working out.
See, we're different. I'll gain weight if I eat right.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, well, you're skinny as a rail. You need to gain weight anyway. All right, so bringing up this story. Wow.
Yeah, what is this, Nate?
Supposedly they chased this guy. He has a lot of warrants and stuff. And guess what? When they caught him, there's a lot more crap they caught him with. Look at all the extra additional charges he has.
Huh. All right, so
that's kind of like
who wants to read into that story?
Any random criminal that gets caught again.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, that's what happens when a freaking dog gets you, though.
Ooh, he had MDMA.
Did he?
Yeah.
Molly, you dirty little girl. Thomas William Carroll is in a whole lot of trouble.
And an unidentified pill.
Oh. According to arrest reports, detectives with the Selective Enforcement Unit.
What the hell that is?
I don't know, some shit they just made up.
See ya.
Yeah. 2013, he was driving his Dodge Avenger on Freeport Drive. Isn't that over off of Deltona?
Near 50.
Okay, I know where it's at.
Crosses over Deltona.
Yeah, crosses over the
And it goes all through the back roads and then crosses over 50, right? Yeah, okay. Out there by Nightwalker, right?
Yeah, you can get the Nightwalker thing.
Okay, yep. So this is back August 15th. They recognized the vehicle as one that ran from them at the Motel 6 on Commercial Way a few days prior and identified Karen as the driver. Karen was wanted on an active Hernando County felony warrant for failure to appear on the original charges of carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon, you're screwed, possession of a controlled substance, possession of paraphernalia, and an order of recommitment. I still don't know what that means.
Recommitment?
Yeah.
Well, when you get charged,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's say you rob a bank.
Okay.
and you know they can put you in jail forever
Yeah.
for robbing the bank. Well, then the judge gives you probation. He gives you 2 months probation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't have any contact with the police or don't do anything else that's in that probation contract, it can all go away. However, if you do anything wrong, you don't even have to go to trial now. They can literally just give you the full extent of the crime.
So almost like revoking a parole to where you would end up doing your whole sentence type thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most of the time, they just do a violation of probation.
Yeah.
They give you 30 days, and they put you back on probation.
Which the system's set up for you to fail anyway. So.
Right. But the judge has the option to hit you with the 20 years.
And that would be the order
Because
of
you smoked the
recommitment.
joint.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or in his case,
Right.
had a lot of drugs.
Yeah. All right. So
Which is fine.
he violated the order of recommitment and violating a condition of his bond while he was released.
At least that's what I think it is, man.
It sounds about right. Like I said, I don't know. You know, Karen parked the vehicle by the air pump at the gas station on Mariner Boulevard, Northcliffe Boulevard, and began to put air into his tire. When he saw detectives approach him, he fled on foot across the intersection towards Publix, but was taken into custody in the parking lot. Detectives found 6 needles on his person. Wow. And the Department
He
of
wasn't
Corrections
using all of those.
inmate card. No, he's probably selling them full of stuff, or who knows, man.
Well, you just sell them.
Yeah, search of the Avenger he was driving, revealed a Crown Royal bag in the center console that contained methamphetamine, MDMA, and an unidentified pill.
What you have to see right here, though, he was running from the cops. When one cop finally got him, you see right here, he kneed him 8 times in the face. That was a little unorthodox, don't you think?
The cop kneed the dude in the face?
Yeah, I'm reading it right here.
Yeah.
8 times in the face.
So there you go.
Yeah, but he's all meth fiend up.
It don't matter, dude. I don't care if you're a meth monster or not. You know, you're in custody. There's no reason to get kneed in the face.
Oh,
Unless I'm trying to bite you or spit at you or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
you're right, because they have tasers now, right?
Absolutely.
But yeah, only one cop, though. All the cops are there. He's probably was the one chasing him on foot. And then you finally stopped him by kneeing him in the face like 8 times.
I wouldn't want to chase down a meth fiend. I really wouldn't.
Oh, no. Definitely not. You know, it's one thing chasing them. But when they decide to stop, turn around, and engage, that's when you better realize you got problems.
Yeah, because their heightened senses at that point, they've already scoped out every little weapon along the way. Like,
anybody ever watched the original Terminator back in 1985?
Yes.
When the guy blasted his hand through the windshield, when Arnold Schwarzenegger blasted his hand through the windshield, and he said, oh, he was probably on PCP and broke every bone in his hand and won't feel it till tomorrow. Well, that's basically what happens to people on meth.
No.
I mean, they don't not feel that pain,
No, you can hurt
but the energy and the you know what I'm saying, the level that they're on is like
They have a heightened senses. They have they won't sleep. They have like a longer endurance.
Yeah.
And energy. So endurance, energy, and heightened senses. That's what meth is. Besides, the extremely addicted part.
Yep.
Where you turn into a meth monster.
Yeah. It's one thing I never screwed with. I seen it once.
Oh, and they're incredibly curious. Incredibly curious.
Tweakers is what they're considered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was locked up with a tweaker, and everybody was telling me, watch this guy. He gets...
And fidgety.
Yes.
They'll like MacGyver a pen into a bazooka in like 15 minutes or 3 hours, whatever.
And forget it. If you got leaves on the ground outside, they'll spend days picking up every single one of them. I had a buddy of mine that's all he did. 3 o'clock in the morning, man, I couldn't sleep because I'm insomniatic. Mm-hmm. He's like, what are you doing? Want to change the alternator on your van?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So there we are, 3 o'clock in the morning out my driveway.
You can't say no because you're finally getting help.
Yeah, I can't refuse that. Somebody's finally come over to help me. I don't give a shit if it's freaking 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. You want to change an alternator?
Tweakers are good for
Let's do it. Tweakers are good for that. I watched the Discovery Channel a lot, and they had a thing on methamphetamines, and this one kid, man, he had the cleanest lawn in, like, the state. There wasn't a stray leaf.
Seriously.
I mean, oh my God, that's all this kid did.
And the funny thing is, okay, say he lives there, and he likes to clean his yard. It's the thing he focuses on.
Yeah.
Well, when his other meth friends come over,
oh my God,
they're like, they see him picking the branch. Like, manicuring the bush.
Join in.
All of a sudden, they're right next to them. There's a whole team of them.
See, now that's the type of landscaping service you should hire. A bunch of tweakers, man. You'd have the greatest lawn on the block. You just got to have one hell of an alarm system so they don't come in and rob you.
Tweaker landscaping.
Yeah, tweakers landscaping.
Another thing I noticed, they can sit in a bush for hours and like case a joint.
Yeah, well, very patient.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny. That is funny.
I do want to say something. The MDMA, the Molly,
yeah,
and the meth, they look very similar.
They do.
And a lot of people just want to, they want to roll. They want to take some ecstasy, some MDMA. MDMA is purer than ecstasy.
And they don't know that it's meth.
The reason people go for the MDMA is because in ecstasy there's heroin, cocaine, whatever's in there. They put whatever they want in this little pill and stamp it.
Yep.
Well, when you get the MDMA, it's a clean version of it. It's pure. It's
doesn't have the byproduct, so to speak.
Yeah, you're not going to get hooked on heroin or whatever.
Right.
It was a
it
was a marriage counseling drug.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. Yep.
It's fine. MDMA is fine.
In moderation.
Sure. There's talking about Black Tuesday, but anyway, it looks like meth.
It does.
So
I've never seen it. I'll be honest with you. I've never seen it. I've only seen meth once, and I don't know.
That's the problem. Is they look very similar.
And for somebody like me that doesn't know any better,
and the younger generation hasn't been around the meth addicts. They're not going to know that that's not meth. They're going to think that's Molly because it looks like MDMA.
Yeah.
And then they take it and they're hooked. You get hooked on meth
that fast.
Yeah, you're hooked. It's a one hitter. It's a one hitter kind of thing.
That's freaking scary, dude.
It reacts different with different people, but it is.
I guess that would have to be with if you're having addictive personality, then you're down the drain, deep end. I mean, if well, I don't know.
Yeah, but everybody's body chemistry is different.
Yeah.
So, like me, I can snort coke all day, every day, and then walk away from it, and never have an effect.
Yep.
No ill effect.
Yep.
But now cigarettes.
Hardest thing I've ever freaking realized.
I can't quit cigarettes.
Oh my God, Hayden and I were just talking about it. I want to quit.
We
should do that. We should do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to do it.
Listen, I like smoking.
I do too.
To me, it's tradition. It's culture.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either. But
I lost my mother to lung, liver, and bone cancer due to cigarette smoke.
How do you know it was cigarette smoke that gave her that cancer?
Because that's all my mother did.
So, there's plenty of other people that have smoked all their lives and don't have a problem. It could have been changing the brakes one day. It could have been the paint they used.
Yeah.
It could be the new stuff they put in cigarettes now.
Mm-hmm.
But back then when it was regular tobacco, I'm sorry to say, but it might not have been tobacco.
It was probably safer than the shit is now. Nate, you got a shout out you want to do, don't you? We're getting a little late in the show, so I want you to go ahead and give that shout out.
Yeah, can you show me how to do this link again, Joey, real quick?
That's a horrible shout out.
That was a shout out to Joseph.
Sorry, the Special Olympic website I'm putting out is it's all for Florida, but it's kind of like sports for the disabled.
Let's go ahead and support
basically like basketball, softball, track and field, weightlifting, swimming. Powerlifting, swimming, and I even do occasional bowling.
Mm-hmm.
But sometime this year, they're hoping to do soccer as well.
Nice.
But believe it or not, it's not like as easy as you think it is. Like, oh, well, they're disabled. They're not really going to have contact.
No, there's serious competition going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, and it's throughout the whole Florida thing. It's pretty good because...
Thank you, Daisy. Appreciate the insight that we're doing good.
Yep, so Special Nate sent me a special link to the Special Olympics.
I'm just being silly. But anyways, that's pretty much what they did. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty neat, yeah. Again, Nate was just giving a shout-out to the Special Olympics. Those of you that don't support the Special Olympics, please do. And when you see somebody walking down the road and they're handicapped, or you see somebody, walking on crutches or just walking funny in general in a wheelchair, whatever the case may be, let's try to show some respect because they are people too. That's another thing that pisses me off.
the best thing you can do is not treat them any different.
That's right.
If
Treat them
you're-
like a human being,
if you're
just
an
like you would treat
asshole
somebody
and
else.
You wouldn't open the door for anybody else.
Then don't open the door for them.
Yep.
Right. Yep. I had and you know what? I had a disabled guy in one of those little scoot-alongs, and I parked over by Little Caesars on Mariner in front of the little on-ramp thingy there so they can get up on the curb, and I'm fuddling around with my phone, and I don't see him sitting there, and he finally smacks on the hood of the car, and I look up, he's like, hey, can I get on the thing? He's like, oh, I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. He's like, don't sweat it, bro, just get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, no problem. Treat them like a human being. That's all they want. They want to be treated as equals.
You know what I think's hilarious? People get in their face. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so cute," or they, just
how
stop.
degrading
Just,
is that?
Yes. I think it's already bad.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Sorry, I forgot to say. Bocce, which my girlfriend does.
Bocce?
Yeah.
That's the thing with the thing that you slide down the ice, right?
No, it's a little ball, and I guess you have to roll it down.
His girlfriend does little balls.
His girlfriend plays with little balls. Does she play with a hockey stick too?
We're practicing on that.
I love this guy.
News at 11.
News at 11. Updates tomorrow on the hockey plane. We're not to hockey. We're at pool pocket. We're not playing hockey yet. We're playing pool pocket pool right now. It's an awesome thing. Special Olympics is just another thing that we need to support. And Daisy's laughing.
Yeah.
We need to support everything and anything that comes from the organizations that are out there for handicapped people.
So we need to support Nate's girls' balls.
With a hockey stick.
Or with a hockey stick, correct.
News at 11.
News at 11. With photos.
Oh, no.
No photos.
No. But I am
There's
disabled.
big money in that.
But yes, I understand.
We could start a whole new trend.
No, don't do it.
No. Seriously, on the serious note, though, I am disabled, but I believe I follow every straight rule that a normal person will.
And
so
every
yeah.
gay rule.
No, that's only when you're with Lana.
Oh man! Look out! He ain't taking no shit no more, buddy. He got a forum to talk shit on. He gonna do it. Joseph's like, damn, did I make a mistake? Putting a microphone on him, man, that might not have been too smart.
But I will tell you though, if I'm in the store and everybody's gawking at me, I will put you in your spot. I will say,
What are you
I'm
looking at?
retarded.
Yeah.
Get over it, or stop looking at me, Grandma.
Listen.
I might be a messed up arm, but at least I have my teeth.
Yeah, right? That's so true, too. Listen, pal, my arm may be screwed up, but I got all my teeth. Which is like, most of Brooksville, Florida. That's too funny, man. That is great. Listen, the way that when I met Nate, okay, you have to picture now, Joseph has explained Nate to me as this guy who can barely walk and's got a flipper as an arm. All right, so all I picture is this guy that's like really screwed up and has a flipper, literally, like this thing sticking out of his arm and just like flapping away. So here he is. I go into Joseph's house and he introduces me, and I'm trying to like put the picture in my head together with now the person that I actually met, and it's like, man, that's not even close. Joseph, what do you make me think I'm coming in here to, hello, my name is Lewis, and then I'm expecting, somebody to talk back to me, hello, my name is Nate, with a computer or something, all strapped in a chair. He's fine.
I have to say thank you to Joey about that. So when you're giving a description to me to the cops, they have the wrong idea.
They have no idea who they're looking for.
And then the flipper thing, I'll tell you, it's freaking awesome. Sometimes I'll drive in the car, and I'll put it out the window, and they'll be waving, and everybody be waving back at me, and I just...
Nate just revealed to us that he hangs his flipper out the window.
Especially at 60, it's really hilarious.
It just flops around.
We're going to need to get footage of that.
We're gonna go to jail. Oh my god. I'm crying. That's twice in one show I'm crying.
It's him. I told you he's funny.
Holy shit. That's 60 miles an hour, you gotta say. All I picture is
Exactly. I mean, I'll honestly say it. I'll honestly purposely do that just to see what people would say.
I would bust out the video camera and be like, look at this thing hanging out the window. All right, I gotta ask. No, never mind. I'm not gonna ask. It was gonna be about the penis. I just want to know if you hung that out the window and let it flap around. I'm snorting.
Yep, that'd be a new flipper, all right.
Yeah. Sir, you might want to put a cuff on that. Oh, shit. You know it's a bad day when the cops pull out when you stand there naked in front of the cops and they pull out the thumb cuffs. You know it's going to be a bad day.
Yeah. I like it when they turn around and they say, we have to frisk you before we put you in the car. And you're like, I'm getting raped.
Cavity search. There's some guys out there that
That
go,
is unnecessary.
and I have some weapons stuck in my hiney. You want to look?
I think that's funny, too, at the courthouse. You go through the metal detector.
Yeah.
And then they sit there and they tell you, oh, we're going to recess. You have 5 minutes. Every smoker is running down there.
Yeah.
The stupid thing is they actually have the cops out there during the recess.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching you. I've seen a cop follow a guy to a car
Yeah.
and come back.
I went out. Good.
But it's screwed up. They get you again
Yeah.
at the freaking metal detector. So you have all the smokers trying to get back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
It's
is
true.
the point? What is the point? You might as well just let us smoke in the courthouse.
I had to go to
Exactly.
jail for that.
For what?
Because everybody's coming back up, and then there's this handicapped lady in front of me.
Uh-huh.
She's going all slow, stuck in the elevator with her. She's all slow by the door, can't get out the damn door.
How did she get through the metal detector?
What? Then you get out the door, the elevator door, and you got to head towards the metal detector thing. Well, it's only a few feet away. I can't get in front of her because everybody's trying to get on the elevator. I'm stuck behind her. You know?
Yeah.
So then I get through that, and I got to run over to the courtroom. He calling my name as I walk through the threshold.
Oof.
That was it. Failure to appear. Arrest him.
Get him! And then you got like 30 cops
I'm like,
chasing you.
failure to appear here
Right.
and now? like they're talking right to me.
Right.
How is that failure to appear?
You, sir, have been
7
summoned.
days.
Right.
It was like a traffic
7
ticket.
days.
Yeah, I got 7 days.
And you know when you got in, they broke your balls about 7 days. Michelle just announced to me, gentlemen, that there is more coffee ready out in the kitchen.
Awesome.
And that the floppy flipper.
Floppy flipper.
Okay, we're not going to relate this to Flipper. I'm not getting sued. I will talk to SeaWorld tonight. I will.
He's calling up Dolphin Tail and straightening it all out. Listen, you got Dolphin Tail, I got Flipper, buddy.
Mine's way before Flipper, man. All I gotta say.
I was just going to say, there used to be a TV show called Flipper.
I watched it.
So did I. I loved that show. We are showing our age. And I got 10 years on you.
Oh.
Man, you watched some old-ass TV shows. Were you bored as a kid?
I actually like the, damn, I forgot it.
Land of the Lost was one of my favorite.
Oh.
With the Slee Stacks.
The original Doctor Who and the original Lost in Space. Awesome.
Very good. Very good. In the black and white before color came when they did Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson.
Now if you watch it in HD, it's like watching a Chinese movie. He goes, Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah. And the color, they never get the color right. That's the one thing that drives me nuts. When you watch the old black and white films,
Oh, when they do the
the
Technicolor?
color saturations, yeah, they screw it up. It just looks like they were all wearing pastels, you know what I mean? It was like an oil painting.
Like the Smurfs, I have to say. I watched the movie.
La 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 la.
If you
la,
look
la,
at
la.
it, but seriously, if you look at it in HD now, you're like, what the hell was I
Smurfette
thinking?
is a little dirty whore. Think
Just
about it.
just the way it looks. It's like,
I've seen
man,
her.
we were cheap.
Think about it. Think about it. She's the only girl in an all-guy village. There's not one other girl, but they always have babies. There's always more Smurfs coming out. She's a dirty whore.
Papa Smurf loves her.
Papa Smurf be giving her the old wrinkled noodle.
No, actually, there is no
Sticking her
wrinkle.
with his magic wand. Here, let's see if Gargamel can smell this. All right, we just violated the Smurfs.
Oh, Gilligan's Island was a
Oh, I love that one. Love Gilligan's Island. I've been watching Gilligan's. Oh God, I feel so old since they're black and white. Remember when the Russians landed on the island with the spacecraft? They had the Russians there, the Russian cosmonauts. They was on Gilligan's Island with Gilligan.
But I would have to say I drive Joey crazy with an I love Terminator.
So do I. All of them. Every single one.
I said my son's name is going to be John Connor, the future of the Resistance. The problem is he's probably going to be in a wheelchair shitting himself, so we're good.
Now it depends on the mother. What you know what I mean? How's your girlfriend? Shit. Look at him. He's laughing his ass.
God, I hope she doesn't hear this.
Yeah, no sad, right? You ain't gonna have a girlfriend much longer after this one, Joseph.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to get the cameras up and running in here. That's gonna be great.
I'm actually going to have to take her to Hungry Howie's to sort of Wendy's to make up for that one.
Oh, man. What are you pointing at, brother?
I sent you a sound clip.
Oh, yeah. Did you? All right.
There'll be a commercial, but just a sound clip.
That's all right. Maybe if I could find the right damn mouse to put my hands onto.
Sounds like a personal problem.
And one more thing.
I got 2 Mises.
Where'd
Go
you
ahead.
get the black eye from?
I'm not saying.
Wait, is that mascara?
I'm not saying.
He's wearing mascara.
Look
No,
at
I'm
me.
not.
Look at turd.
Look at Hayden.
We got some kind of black shit on your eye.
Where are the cameras?
Did you do it to me when I was asleep? No, I woke up one time. What was it? A couple of weekends ago.
Yeah.
Because on first day at work, he decides he's going to paint my face.
Oops.
I Guy Fawkesed him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Only on one side, though.
Yeah, he wouldn't move his head. He was passed out.
And something should have...
Look, I'm looking at this clip you just sent me, bro. Just the caption of it is going to be interesting. All right, so it's playing a commercial right now. I'm going to bring it up as soon as this commercial is over. This is a clip about Papa Smurf, and it says, Papa Smurf, can I lick your ass? Now, if you see what I'm saying, it's just this song overplaying over the Smurfs, the cartoon of the Smurfs, and I think I've seen this one.
Yeah, I had a better one somewhere. That's not it.
Nah, this one's not that good.
That's not
There's so many videos associated
Did you
with
see what
this.
your wife sent me?
No, what she sent?
It's some nasty shit. Sending it to you now.
Oh boy, my
Oh.
wife is sending dirty stuff to everybody in the studio.
You know what? I'm sending it to everybody. It's like a surveillance camera,
Uh-huh.
and it's picking up like the heat signature, and then somebody farts,
Oh, nice.
and you see the fart come out.
Did you send it to me?
I put it in all of ours text box thing.
Why don't I have that up?
I don't know.
All right, there it is. No, half a dozen new charges.
It's not there. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Just send it to me in a private message.
It's gone for me.
It's gone?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'm gonna try to pull her up.
You lost it?
Oh. One more thing, though. People with handicap sticker signs on your cars. I'm disabled. I don't use it. I have a flipper. I look goofy. So, if grandma's not in your car, get the fuck out of there.
Hey.
Frack.
Oh, sorry, frack.
Yeah, no, if you could walk just fine up to the store, then go park where everybody else parks, please.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry about
that's
that.
ridiculous. No, don't sweat it. All right, so I'm watching the video of a Fleer as a oh my God!
Did you see it, Hayden?
That's fake.
No.
Ain't no way. You would shit yourself if that much gas come out of your ass.
Yeah, it looks like it exhausts.
Yeah, look
the
at it.
car.
Look at his other hand.
Well, you think his hand would move with that much gas coming out?
No, it's fake.
Come on.
I'm telling you, I have a Fleer. It's fake.
You went to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's some kind of. It's a heat duster. All it is heat dust.
No bull crap.
Oh.
He looks like a diesel.
See what I'm saying? You see his other hand?
Yeah.
It's fake. It is fake. It's probably some kind of hot mist or something, hot water in a bottle, something. Because the Fleer will pick up on heat signatures, but gas, when Fleer picks up on gas, it doesn't turn black like that.
So you're saying that's actually cold air?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's some kind of an aerosol can?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
Because the heat would come up white, it's coming out black.
Absolutely. Look at any Fleer footage on the internet, and it'll show you heat signatures as a
FLIR
very
is spelled
bright bev.
FLIR.
Yeah. Forward-looking infrared radar is what it is. I have it available for my helicopter.
Awesome.
So, yeah, you can run, people, but you can't hide.
And you can't fart black.
And you can't fart black smoke and have the FLIR pick it up. So, again, we got everybody posting the pictures of their kids going back to school today. Please slow the hell down out there, people. You know, I mean, just realize and think about it this way. If that was your kid standing on the corner and somebody blew down the road, you'd be pissed off as all hell. And that's why I made a big deal about it yesterday, and I will say it again. If I catch you driving down my road when the kids are out there on the bus stop, be prepared for either a 2x4, a knife, an axe, or even a shotgun blast. You never know. It depends on the mood that I wake up.
Or a flipper chasing you down the road.
Or you got to watch out for the flipper, man. The killer flip. We got to get a picture of you.
Yeah. At least when I get, talk to the cops and the lady says he hit me with his flipper,
Yeah.
I can say I got Tourette's.
Yeah. It was an accident.
Yeah.
Psh, you smacked the cop in the face once or twice. Sorry, I can't control it. Psh.
You blame.
Knowing my
Blames
luck, I'll
on
get
that.
shot right in the head
Right
first.
there.
Yeah.
Right. He'll be like,
You ever
what'd you
watch
say?
Josh Blue?
Josh Blue. Who'd he blow?
He's a comedian. He's got something like muscular dystrophy or something.
Oh, okay. All right. all right.
Oh, that guy you showed me the
guy's
clip
funny.
of?
Yeah, he is.
I've never seen him.
hilarious.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Get him on the show.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Speaking of comedians, we have a comedian going to be on Friday. Nick Newson is his name, and it should be pretty interesting. Hopefully, he's funnier than the last guy.
The guy who peed his bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, but you weren't very funny. And then the minute you said you pissed your bed, I lost all respect for you, bro. Sorry.
To the point where they had to get
Right?
a shocking sheet.
What kind of house did you grow up in, dude? Father's zapping you because you pissed the bed? I don't know about that. That sounds awful strange. Hayden, you're too quiet over there. Give me something.
Anything.
One dead, 2 hospitalized, an officer involved shooting outside an Orlando bar.
Speak up, brother. Speak up.
Or in.
I can't speak up. A woman is dead, and 2 others, including an Orlando police, or 2 other.
Huh?
Okay. A woman is dead, and 2 others, including an Orlando police officer, are hospitalized after an officer-involved shooting.
Got to talk into that microphone. Nobody can hear you, buddy.
They got in a shooting, and a woman got killed over an argument between someone trying to bring a gun into a bar and a bouncer. And, a cop was shot, and another person was shot, but it's not saying who.
Right.
The guy was brought to the hospital. 2 cops are on paid administrative leave.
Here I am typing in the wrong keyboard again.
So all a cop's got to do for vacation is shoot somebody, and he gets his vacation.
Well, I think he was shot.
Yeah, one of them was shot.
Daisy, if you're listening, I have his mic turned up as far as I can turn it up. He just very soft-spoken, and it's not the greatest of mics.
We can fix it.
Yeah.
Today's not my day. I'm pretty sick.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to talk very loud.
Yeah, no, that's fine, bro. That's fine. Not that you talk very loud any other
That's why
day, but
I'm not really talking today. I got a sore throat, and I probably shouldn't be talking.
I know what'll save. I got lozenges. It's homemade.
Here's a lozenge.
Yeah, that's red hot though, isn't it? That's cinnamon.
So?
Probably gonna hurt.
Oh man,
It's got medicinal properties.
it's got me. I made it myself. I keep doing that. I go to this computer, but then I grab the wrong. Gonna have to switch my mouse around. My Mises. So this whole anonymous thing, I want to talk about again. I'd love to get somebody who's an anonymous member.
I'm an anonymous member with my flipper.
Right. Me and my flipper.
Instead of ruining your computer, I'll just slap you with my flipper.
I went to Good News Network because I'm sick of hearing about depressing stuff. They, grieving grandpa survived with a new puppy. That's supposed to be the happy news.
Okay.
FDA approves paraplegics to walk with crutches. Thank you.
Nice.
Took them like 20 years.
The Pope says focus on leisure, family, and being positive.
You guys ever watch?
Just like it's just as bad as the bad news.
This is horrible news, man. Terrible.
So what's the thing on his head? Because he's supposed to be like Catholic or something, but he looks like he's a Jewish person with a white cap on.
He's got his Yamaha on his head.
Yeah, maybe it's a sunblock.
Or Subaru.
No,
They should actually put that on.
Yamaha or Kawasaki. One of the two.
Officials should actually rarely have like sponsors, so when you see the president up there, you know who's sponsoring him. When it doesn't matter who's voting, you just like be NASCAR. You have every sponsor who's sponsoring that fool.
Yep.
I would just pick like a cool symbol for my Yamaha.
Yeah, I'm watching this video posted by peta2.com, and it's showing, the slaughter of pigs and stuff like that.
It happens. Bacon.
It's horrible, man. The secret behind bacon. I mean, this is... Look, I'm not going to stop eating bacon. I'll tell you that right now.
You just pissed off a bunch of Muslims.
I don't give a shit. Yo, I used to drive a truck with this one kid, and he was Muslim. And everywhere we stopped, I would get my bacon and eggs, my big meat meal. Not him. He would eat, like, grits.
Oh, I love grits.
So one day, just because I'm this kind of guy, he got up and he went to the bathroom, and I took a big old chunk of bacon and broke it up and stuck it in his grits. Eat that, Muslims. I'm trying to look for the share button, but I can't find it on this video. All right, I'm going to put this up on Talk Shit. Actually, where's the... I want that. Yeah, this is, it's kind of disturbing.
Here's
Really
good
is.
news.
What?
Good news in history. 25 years ago on this date, Polish President Jaruzelski nominated a Solidarity Union activist to be the first non-communist prime minister in 42 years.
In Poland.
Tadeusz Mazowiecki, I don't know how to speak Polish, man,
Yeah.
nurtured a democratic Poland and left it with one of Europe's most vibrant economies and a model for thoughtful leadership.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome. He just gave an activist, somebody out there
Yeah.
talking shit, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Gave him a chance, and he turned the whole economy around, the country around. We need more of that.
I was just going to say that. We need more people like that.
Because
The problem with
the
Congress...
change in Obama's pocket is not cutting it.
Yeah. Just remember, people, Obama's a Muslim. Always remember that.
But his wife's hot.
He
Have you ever
doesn't
seen
eat
her?
bacon.
Yeah, she's all right.
I would
Butterhead,
nail the
maybe.
white.
I
mean,
would,
the,
yeah.
the first lady. I mean, come on. The first lady.
Would you be the first affair then?
No.
I can deny everything.
I don't know nothing. Yeah, you just pull a Bill Clinton and say,
You know, people
I
got
cannot
mad
confirm
because,
nor deny.
It did not inhale.
Yeah, I did. Twice.
but people got mad at Hillary when she didn't go trailer trash on him.
What do you,
He's right, dude.
He is. Well, let me ask you this. What do you think about her running for president? What do you think about her running for president?
Michelle?
No, Hillary.
I was like, you're throwing me for a loop here, man.
You got me all screwed up, he's saying. What are you talking about? Dude, I know I don't watch TV and shit, but I'm not that far out.
Seriously.
No, Hillary Clinton running for president. What do you think?
I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would vote for her?
No. I don't vote.
Well, if you did.
On that level, like a president, I'm not going to vote for.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Dude, I'm just repeating what I was told my whole life. I feel the same way, bro. My one vote, what difference is my one vote going to make? But unfortunately, what was told to me is if a million people think about that, like that, it changes the election.
That's not how I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is whoever we vote in, they're just the pawn.
Yeah, they're just puppets anyway.
The president is the puppet.
Yeah.
I could be the president. I don't know shit about nothing. I just stand up there, smile, nod, say something dumb, you argue about me, somebody shoots me. You know?
Especially got a last name like mine.
All right. But I do think that we should vote for our neighborhood mayor or that kind of a thing. For the simple reason they're accountable. If there's a pothole and we put funds into our little neighborhood thing, why is the pothole not fixed? You can bullshit people if you're the bigger government. But if you live on my block...
And unfortunately, people believe what they hear from them.
Yeah. And if you live on my block, I'll know that there wasn't whatever lie there was. I'll be able to go to your house and say, what is the problem?
Yeah.
Do you not have a shovel? I got a shovel. Let's
Right.
fix this.
Let's dig a hole together.
You know, this house is abandoned. Let's either fix it and move somebody in, or let's tear it down and build a little park.
And the light bulb just came on because I had wrote down a note yesterday about homelessness, and I wanted to talk about it, and I couldn't think of anybody better to talk to about it than you, because you're almost there. You've been there, and so have I.
Yeah.
The only difference is I thank God for my sister, and I haven't spoken to my sister in many, many years. And Eileen, if you are listening, if anybody knows my sister, just tell her I said thank you for the help that she gave me. Other than that, kiss my ass. I am narcissistic. Let's get that straight.
You assist the narcs? What?
No.
What the hell did he just
narcissistic.
say? What?
I'm going to rat you out tomorrow.
This is what I'm hearing, man. What the hell?
Not a narc assistant. I don't go around and helping narcs.
He's an ominous of Hernando.
No. I was called narcissistic.
Narcissistic.
Yeah, that too. Listen, I've been saying it since the show came on. I am not the freaking biggest or brightest apple in the bunch.
Yeah,
okay.
You said narc assistant.
Narc assistant. It could be a new group.
No.
I could be the leader.
No comment.
They'll be like, look, he's doing Hitler's.
We'd have to change the name from narc assistant to something.
They'll be like, what's that disabled person over there doing the Hitler thing? No, that's his flipper, man.
Listen, we're going to take pictures of the one side of your body with your arm, all right? And then the caption is going to say, flip this. We are going to sell billions and billions of those shirts. I'm telling you.
I'll be the richest disabled person
Yes,
in Walmart.
you will. You'd be calling up disability going,
Do not sponsor this man. He wants to assist the narcs.
But he's going to help the cause of my flipper.
Yes, we're gonna make Flipper a national
You
campaign.
know he wants to cut that thing off and put like a robot arm on there?
That would actually be pretty cool. I gotta be honest with you, dude. Something that you could sit there on your keyboard and go. Ring, ring, ring.
Watch, we're gonna get a call for this.
Yeah,
There's gonna be some mad scientist
prosthesis
somewhere.
guy is gonna say, "I got you."
prosthesis
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. See?
robot arm.
That was a big word. Prosthesis. That was a big word. I want credit for that one.
It almost sounded like you said
It'll be in the
prostate.
credits.
Yeah, right. Prostate, prosthesis, same difference. One's on your arm, one comes out of your ass.
But if it's electronical, it could be both.
Hey, listen, if you got something electronical up your prostate, something going on there. Yeah,
That's how you recharge the new arm nowadays.
yeah, right. Be known as a. Never mind. That is very impolitically incorrect.
Let me plug in my arm.
Yeah, right. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go charge my battery. Look, you just go flip the little. You got the plug out your elbow, and you just walk up to an outlet and go. I'll be done in a sec. I'm just charging up.
Give me an hour. Give me an hour.
Better watch out for a lightning strike and power surges. Be punching yourself in the face. Just imagine if you're in bed with your girlfriend one day and you're using that arm for sexual purposes, and then all of a sudden
It needs to download.
it's got to upgrade, or it just goes haywire, and the T3 takes it over.
No, that'd be messed up because I'd probably get in trouble for giving her like a rash or something.
That's got a hyperality.
The day of the robotical arm.
This show just went to the dogs. I got to tell you, this show just totally went down the tubes.
Rub my girlfriend.
Yeah, not love thy neighbor, rub thy neighbor.
That'd be funny if they put a GPS on it too. So you wake up in the morning drunk and you can't find your arm.
This is. Where's my iPhone? I gotta find my arm. Joe, Nate, this is for you.
Awesome! I was gonna put that on too.
This is for Nate. His bionic arm. His narcissistic bionic arm. His narcissistic bionic arm.
If anybody can help me with that, you know my number.
If not, studio phone number is 352-410-2084. Come on, give us a call. We need a mechanical arm. We want to do it live on the air, though. We want to chop his arm off live.
Nice.
I'm all for it. I really can't feel that much in it anyways.
Don't tell him that. They need nerves.
I don't want to be here.
His arm works great.
Is he here, Hayden? I don't want to be here for that.
Yeah, he spoke up for that.
He says, I'm good. Yeah, he spoke real clear on that one. All right, enough with the Terminator music. That was actually the original Terminator theme from 1984. Do you believe it's been that long?
Yes. No.
That doesn't seem like it.
And believe it or not, when I have the behind the scenes on the first Terminator, believe it or not, they actually did that whole thing on one keyboard.
Really?
On one keyboard. They didn't have any money when it first came out or being made, because when they originally wanted to,
The way he
do
leans
it,
into his mic.
to do it, I
Hey,
mean,
you see this? Look.
my face is getting retarded. Anyways.
He's leaning hard to
Listen,
get that mic.
listen, we're going to play
On
the
my
dating
good arm.
game. We're going to play the dating on his good arm, not the flip. Watch the flip. Let me ask you something. Does that thing get in the way when you're trying to have sex or something? Like, I mean, because I know I got to do like almost push-ups. You know what I'm
Quite
saying?
comical. Let's just put it that way.
It's a sight to see.
He's got to
he
put his
says.
hand in the middle, so it's like right on her forehead.
2 minutes later, it's like having a flat tire.
Here, hold this, honey. I got to get this in. Take care of
He said 2 minutes later, it's like a flat tire. You just see him laying on his bad arm.
Slowly going down. And she's like, why are you leaning on me?
What are you talking about? I'm not leaning on you.
My arm just gave out.
Hey, Moby, why are you always holding your dick? Well, it wouldn't be gentlemanlike to let it drag on the ground behind me.
Wow.
Holy God, we just totally corrupted the minds of the youth.
It feels good.
Yes, it does. This is a fun one, man. I like this. See?
It feels good. It's way better than
See what you're missing, Paulie? It's all your fault.
talking about bad shit all the time.
It's all Paulie's fault. We're like totally off subject.
Yeah, watch Spanish and I sit in front of my house. They'd be like,
No.
news at 11,
Right.
Kathy Fountain.
Guess I'm going to be homeless sooner.
Sooner than you thought.
It's okay.
Enough said. The news shows up at the house.
County jail take me.
Yeah. 3 hots and a cot, right?
I could just see the governor coming down. Scott Chris. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm here to help.
The bullshit.
Yeah.
Did you know that his campaign money comes from our tax dollars?
Uh-huh.
How?
That is, you know what?
Where do I apply for that? I
Enough
want
said,
some
dude. Listen, with a
campaign
name
money.
like Kennedy, bro, do you guys ever see the Eddie Murphy movie when he ran for office? That's going to be us.
Yeah,
We're going to get in purely on a name.
I want to go in.
Vote Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson's the name.
Vote for me.
Yeah.
My flipper will help all.
Flip for president.
Nathan,
I will flip
He
the
needs a
justice.
news report like on the flip side.
Yeah. On the flipper side. Then we'll have a picture of you. Just lift your arm up with a bunch of.
We got to pull the sound clip from Flipper. The
Yeah, the dolphin noise. I don't think I have anything.
Nathan,
with
you
it.
need that.
Closest thing I have to anybody and any animal noises is the old cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah.
Do you know what the difference between a rooster and a whore is?
Any cockle do?
Very correct. A rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo, and a horse says any cockle-doo.
Yeah, see, he knows this very well.
He's got experience with that. Not only did he have roosters, he's had a few whores in his time.
I can start naming if you want.
The gentleman never tells.
The gentleman never tells.
I have a list.
Then again, who
alphabetically.
said I was a gentleman?
Look at Nate, ready to rat everybody out.
I have your
And you
list.
called me narc assistant.
I know, he is the assistant.
No. I have the list. Remember, we made it alphabetically.
Oh, Jesus.
So if there's one that comes up
What'd you
pregnant,
get the D?
actually, that probably would work. That'd be the girl with the D that would say you're pregnant. She's pregnant.
Oh, my God. Listen, my wife pulled.
Way to blow a high.
Yeah, enough said,
Way
man.
to blow
Talk
a
about
high.
But you never know.
talk about deflation. I was all excited.
You never know. He might, like, the kid might grow up in a wheelchair, shitting and pissing on himself.
Oh, great.
You get a lot of money for that. Talk about being not poor.
I wish I had the crickets for that one. I would have hit the crickets at that time. We all just went silent. It was like, did he just say that?
Even Hayden got quiet.
Yeah, did he really just say that? Hayden, you look like death, dude. Do you want to go? Seriously, you look bad. Your face is turning red.
In the left eye, dude.
Yeah.
Something wrong with the left eye.
Well, you start
Come here.
talking about the
We
left.
punch in the right one. I'll make it even.
Seriously, what's up with the
We only got
mascara?
20 minutes, bro. You can get out of here. Yeah? All right. He's like, screw it, dude. I've been here this long. I'm not going to leave now, you asshole. Couldn't have told me that an hour and 2 hours and 20 minutes ago.
It's just like 3 hours ago.
Right? Enough said. Like, when you hit broadcast, you could have said, you want to go? How about when you called me and I was sleeping, you could have said, you don't have to come in today if you want. Even better, don't call me.
So,
No, I want to thank you, Hayden, for coming in here every day. And I mean,
yeah.
I know I didn't bring a lot today.
Because if it was
it
just him
doesn't
and
matter. Oh, God.
or if it was just him,
Oh, God.
Just him, huh?
Jeez.
Or if I wasn't here.
yeah, well, thank you later. Nick.
Yes, we'll thank you tomorrow. Today's Hayden's thank you day.
I can always call him at work.
See, there you go.
He's going to call it. What are you doing for work tomorrow?
Pulling weeds for 8 hours.
Pulling weeds.
For 8 hours.
So
Yeah.
we'll get the weather report from him.
There we go.
You're like, it's raining
It's
in
hot.
7 Hills.
It's freaking hot. I got bugs
Ow,
on me,
ow,
and my
yeah.
flipper is sweating.
And the worst part about it is it's in a rich area. There ain't no hot chicks. Let me just tell you that
No.
much. Grandma come walking down the street with shaggy boobies. I mean,
Yeah.
Although,
It's a different kind of rich
although,
area.
yes, you got to look at it from.
It's like retirement.
Listen,
rich.
you got to look at it from a gigolo's point of view. Okay.
I would never bend over again.
What? Did you just say he'll never bend over again?
I don't even want to go there.
I
I
don't
don't even know why you would be bending over in the first place.
Well, I'm pulling weeds. And you're
Okay,
saying
all right, that clarifies it. Thank you.
the gigolo thing. The guy's rich. He's lonely. His wife.
No, I'm
probably
saying
died.
I would be a gigolo. I mean, you think about it. Who cares what the chick looks like? So she's 80 years old.
I
She's ugly,
thought that
dying,
too.
decrepit. She got a lot of money. You got to hit it and lick it once in a while, keep her happy. And
You remember Molly?
Yeah, I don't know
when she was
about
telling her
licking it.
stories,
Yeah.
and I was getting sick, and I had
yeah,
to leave.
yep,
Yeah, I gigoloed, and it's not cool.
no,
No, it is degrading. You can't look at yourself in the mirror. It's bad. Then the memories.
see, I can't even
I
comment
don't
on
even
it
know
because
how
I
I'm not
don't
an
know.
alcoholic right now. I have no idea. Like why
Thinking
I'm
about some of the things you've done,
Trying
not
to-
some of the things, but some of the ladies you've been
no,
with.
things was the right word.
On that note, in other news,
The money's good, however.
yeah, I'm sure.
Although none of that's around anymore.
What
so.
can that can be construed as a man whore, I guess, right? Or it can be you can be considered a man whore.
Well, no, it was more like I helped with the yard, and then stuff happened.
Right.
I
Yeah.
got paid a lot more than I should have.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
I
One
heard
thing
that
led to
story.
another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then and they just—it's not like you're a prostitute. It's
But you are a piece of freaking meat. They
It's-
treat you like shit, don't they?
it's like they're just helping you out. They're paying
Yeah.
you more. Like, but yeah. I
So
don't
you
know.
got to hit it
Slow
every
down
once in
when
a
you
while.
pull my weeds,
But it's not
sir.
like a guy when a guy goes to pick up a prostitute. She's like 20 for some head,
Do-
30 for this. It's not
Is it true that older women like anal?
what I don't know.
Why do you look at him when you say that?
Look,
I just asked Joseph, do older women like anal? And he looks at Nate and goes, I don't know. Like he knows the answer. Nate, are you hiding something, buddy?
I don't kiss and tell.
I don't anal and tell, I'm sorry.
Well, you kissed the.
There'll be no sodomization and telling here.
well, if you were going to sleep with an old lady and she was rich, the funniest thing I could possibly think to get you to even giggle when you're having sex is actually take the Walmart bag, the old Walmart bag back in the day when it had the yellow smiley face, and put that over her head.
You'd be better off.
Okay.
And in that situation, you can't even say, just put the face in the pillow, ass up in the air, because the ass, as it's in the air, the cheeks are still on the bed.
So I have a tip for anybody that wants to go after an old lady.
He's had practice.
Not like where to pick them up.
Joseph is so trying to get off this subject right now.
Make sure they wear spandex.
Ugh.
I know it's not cool for fat people, but old people, it holds all the wrinkles in. And you just pop a hole. Just pop a hole where the crotch is at, and it's all plump and
It looks
yeah,
good, right?
Yeah, everything's good. Keep them in the spandex.
Yeah.
Nice,
Keep
tight,
control
smooth.
of the extra skin.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I think it'd be pretty cool to see an old lady with saggy boobies.
Really?
I
Yo,
want to see how far they'll hit the floor.
listen, you want to see an old lady with saggy boobies, just go up to the freaking retirement
Go
home
be a
on
CNA.
50. Yeah, go be a CNA, exactly. Go work at the hospital. You'll see plenty of saggy
All right,
boobies.
I'm out of here.
Hayden says, I'm done. Done.
On that note.
On that note, I'm done. All right, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
On elderly gigoloing.
Yeah. Hayden's done with the saggy boobies.
As long as he's not going
He's
to
like,
the
I'm going back to bed, and I'm going to try to get that picture out of my head. He's going to go in there and be like, Felicia, can I see your boobies real quick? Why? I just got to get the saggy boobies out of my head. I need something fresh. Silent.
Why are you wearing spandex?
Yeah. Take the spandex off, please. Michelle, Silent Miss just messaged me, disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, he could always just flip it over and call it the flipper motion.
Just flip motion. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like a waterbed. You keep it going, it just...
The show went to hell.
It did. It went bad fast.
So we might as well.
Yeah, Jason.
Ride it down,
Jason at AMFM 24/7. I do apologize. This show went to hell this morning. I'm sorry that you have to be subject to this. Have a good day, Hayden. We'll see you later. Hayden is leaving the studio. He does not feel good. He does not look good. So we only got about 14 minutes left. So we're gonna let him ride.
We should have got a sound clip.
He's gonna go throw up thinking about the extra skin.
Yeah, don't think about the extra skin.
Yeah, try to get that out of here. It's gonna be a long time before.
Takes a special kind of guy to be a gigolo.
Yeah.
What about my ex-girlfriend that we had to use the ambulance to get away from?
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Where do we begin?
Yeah, we'll save that for another show.
So,
in fact, we could have people call in for that one. That was a good time.
I'm looking at this article that Daisy just sent to me. What was this bright circle of lights over Houston? Bright oval UFO photographed hovering above city stormy skies. And this is probably one of the best shots I've ever seen of an unidentified flying object. I'm not going to say an alien spacecraft because it's an unidentified flying object. Huh?
How come I don't got that picture?
I am sending it to you.
Excuse me.
Right now.
Well.
And that's it, right there.
Yep, still waiting.
You should have it in the Joseph, James, and two other one.
Yeah, close that one out. That's not working for some reason.
It's not, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm just going to go send you a PM. I'm going to close it completely.
Yep.
I'll send it here. There you go. He just sent me a message. Here! Nope. Again, wrong damn freaking keyboard. Trying to paste shit on the wrong computer.
Real quick, do you believe in aliens?
We have to be very, very ignorant to think that we are the only life in our universe. So you would have to... my answer to that would be yes. Maybe not necessarily green people with big beady eyes and giant heads, but you have to be pretty ignorant to think that we are the only life force.
Well, I also have to say, aliens are really getting bad named anyways. For years, they were saying you did anal probing or even probing,
He said aliens are getting a bad rap.
I mean, for all we know...
He said anal.
For all we know, they can come land, and they'll be like hundreds of Obamas. We'll be screwed.
Yeah.
Long as Michelle Obama's his wife there, duplicate that, like triple.
So, I'm looking at these pictures of this UFO in Houston.
What do you think?
I think it looks like somebody threw a hula hoop in the air.
With some lights on it, right?
Yeah, they have lighted hula hoops.
Yeah.
That's what the top photo
Listen,
looks
my
like.
UAV gets mistaken for a helicopter all the time. I mean, a UFO all the time.
Yeah.
And reality, I mean, it's awful high in the sky. And if you scroll down to the second picture over the house, that looks fake as hell.
Right.
That one looks fake.
What do we... how do we know it's fake? Like, I haven't seen a real one, so the fake one could be it.
I think this is video.
It could look like a frying pan. Their ship could look like a frying pan. We just see one get...
If you scroll down, there's a little bit better of a picture of it. Put that up on the Facebook page if you could. We're going to put this picture up, what we're talking about with this UFO. You see it?
No, they gave Halle Berry some breast implants. It was like all photoshopped.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you see UFO spotted? Okay, so here's a video of a UFO spotted in the International Space Station. Yeah, why not? We're talking about it. Screw it.
Oh. Guess your girl's going up, too.
Halle Berry?
No.
Yeah, put them boobies up there. Holy shit, now I see it.
Right?
Wow. 23 Disney girls gone Instagram hot.
I don't know.
Look at the most outrageous body paint.
You got me.
Creepiest mug shots. 13 celebrity bad. Yeah, whatever. All right, so let's see this UFO video here. I'm looking at video from the International Space Station, and supposedly I'm supposed to see a UFO. Well, I don't see anything. It's on that same page that you're sharing. You just got to scroll down. You wait a few seconds, watch the advertisements, and then.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of UFO.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I just know that we have to be pretty damn ignorant to think that we're the only life force here on the planet, or in the universe, for that matter. Now, I don't know if that's a spot on my screen or if that's the actual light source coming in the background there.
I have to make a funny comment on that.
Go for it.
Could you imagine them? They come to Earth looking like famous people that had already died. Like
Elvis is an alien. You didn't know that?
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be kind of crazy sitting down at the dinner table with Johnny Cash?
No, I love Johnny Cash, man. That would be freaking awesome, whether he's an alien or not. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. That would be great. So, Johnny Cash, if you're up there, if you're out there and you're listening, we know you're not dead. We know you're just an alien. Come visit.
Kurt Cobain, I would actually ask the question, did she kill you or are you just stupid?
Yeah. Kurt Cobain, the original heroin addict.
He was a good one, too.
Yeah, he was.
You said he was a good heroin addict.
The best.
Title babies.
I want to give a shout out to Milwaukee. They're petitioning for the police to wear cameras.
Good.
So this is the first people I've seen so far.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have control of those cameras. They should not be able to shut them off.
Yeah, it needs to be a law that if the feed is interrupted, I don't care if the tape got
then you
deleted,
are charged with a felony.
If the tape got deleted or a piece of tape got put over the lens. Yeah.
Yep. You should be charged with a felony.
You immediately lost a job, no pay.
Correct. Yes, no pay, forfeit of pension, all that shit.
Accidents are going to happen,
Yep.
and you're going to take that risk taking that job.
If we're accountable for our actions, you scumbag bastards should be accountable for your actions. Just because you have a gun and a badge, don't mean you're above the law.
And there's all the times where they say, well, it was, what do they say, it was righteous? Do you know the word I'm looking for?
I lost what you were talking about. I started reading.
Because sometimes it doesn't matter if the camera's on. They'll say it was a good kill.
Oh yeah.
Like that argument I had an argument with a cop.
Typing in the damn wrong keyboard again.
And dude was reaching for his gun, but the guy asked him to put his gun down. So he reached into his pants, grabbed his gun to put it down, and then he shoots him.
Yeah, if you have a gun and you're faced with the police, don't even reach for it. Don't even just tell them the gun's in my waist. Keep your hands up. Just put your hands up. Tell them where the gun is. Let them go get the damn thing.
Right. Well, he had a rifle in his hand. The cop asked him to disarm.
Mm-hmm.
So he puts the rifle down. Then he reaches for the handgun. Goes to put the handgun. Well, we don't know what he was going to do.
I saw that video.
Yes, we don't know if he was going to put it down.
And that was in what, Pennsylvania?
I think it was a training video. I think it was staged.
Either way,
in my opinion, yeah. But it's good points here.
Because you don't know.
But the cops say no, kill him, kill him. I'm not giving up my life for him.
Yep. But there was the one cop that was behind him.
Yeah, and he's the one that shot. But my point is you got your gun trained on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to get his gun, pick it up, get his hand in there, point it towards
Falls
you.
back to, couldn't you shoot him in the leg?
Yes. Yes.
Shoot him in the shoulder. Non-fatal.
Or wait the split second to see if the gun was going to go down to the floor like you just asked him to do.
Which it looked like he was doing, correct.
In my opinion, it looked like he was going to disarm. Because that's what I would have done. If I was told to disarm, put all my weapons on the ground, that's what I would do. I would put my weapons on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would shoot you.
No questions asked, yeah.
Yeah, if my plan was to shoot you. Because listen, the rifle was pointed at the cop in the beginning of all this. Then the guy turns the rifle away from the cop. The cop says, put the gun down. He puts the rifle down, and why is his hand still on the rifle?
He was trying to reach for whatever he had in the back.
He reaches for his handgun.
And the guy behind him shot him first.
Yeah, gun, and then pop, 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 pop.
Yep. Guy behind him shot him a couple times, and then the guy coming at him shot him a couple times.
And they say it's a clean kill.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just another display of gangsters with badges.
You know, from the guy that came behind, it may have been a clean kill, because he might have came around and seen this guy reaching for a gun. And he might have assumed that he was going to shoot the other cop.
Yep.
But the cop in front asked him to put the guns down, and he wasn't around for that conversation. The guy in the back.
It's crazy. We'll be right back. I got a quick message I got to play.
Minority Law, where you're more than just a case. 772-463-6571. Minority Law.
Whoops.
Hello, my name is Michael Minardi. I'm a board member at Normal of Florida, and we support your vote yes on Amendment 2. Why? Because Amendment 2 will help so many thousands of Americans in the state of Florida. There's already a report that over 400,000 people would already qualify with their illnesses for the medical use of cannabis. It is important that people are allowed to use cannabis or have the ability to choose the medical use of cannabis over prescription medications. This isn't about giving it to the kids. This isn't about legalization. What this is about is adults between their doctor deciding whether or not cannabis is a reasonable option for their illness, whether or not it's a safe option for their illness, and whether or not they have the ability to use cannabis for their illness.
Minority Law, 772-463-6571.
Californians prevent Israeli ship from docking in Oakland.
Really?
Yep.
We're back. Talk Shit Radio. Joseph was just telling me about it. One of the headlines. Oh, that's the one. Is that? Oh, no. It's something different. I seen like 20-something people locked in a container.
I'm gonna try to get it to you right now.
All right. We only got about 4 minutes left of the show, folks. I'd like to give a shout out to our main sponsor, Minority Law, Michael Minardi.
He's our only sponsor.
Yeah, he's our only sponsor. 300 Colorado Avenue, Suite 210, Stewart, Florida, 34994. Give him a call if you have any legal issues you need to discuss with him. He'll be more than happy to help you out. Phone number 772-463-6571. I'd like to give another shout out to, to all the normal organizations, the Silvator especially. Let me see if I can get that page back up, because there's a specific name that I would like to throw out there. There's two specific names that I would like to throw out there that have helped me and my wife tremendously in the situation that we're in, and continue to help us and fight the same fight that we are fighting against the tyranny that is going on, and you know, the bullshit about the legalization of cannabis. There should be no questions asked. There should be no debates, nothing. It should not be kept from us. This is a medicine that we need. I know my wife needs it. So Chris Bear and Mickey Martin, if you're listening to the show, I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given my family, my wife. 352-410-2084 is the radio show phone number. You call us anytime, and you want to talk about legalization of cannabis. I'll shut the whole show down, and that's what we'll talk about, is just the legalization of cannabis. I have no problem with that. Again, thank you very, very much for everything that you've done and everything that you are doing right now for us. Somehow, some way, I will show to the people that there are still, you know, good people out there willing to help. And this is that link you were telling me about?
Yeah. So here's the headline. Thousands of Californians prevent Israeli ship from docking in Oakland. Block the boat.
And the purpose of that is?
Well, in 2010, Israelis attacked Gaza, Gaza's boats. And they came and blocked Israeli boats then from hitting the docks here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing it now. Except now there's a line of police.
Mm.
And now people are chanting, you know, hands up, don't shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to happen everywhere.
So several others made statements linking recent
The people
acts
are
of police.
not standing for it anymore.
Several others made statements linking recent acts of police brutality with conflict in Gaza. On Twitter, we've seen people in Gaza tweet to protesters in Ferguson how to cope with the tear gas. So the people in Gaza are helping the people in Ferguson. who helped organize the blockade with the Oakland.
Did you know the same company that makes the tear gas that's getting shot over at people in Gaza makes the tear gas that our police are using in Ferguson? CTS. That's the name of the company. Central Tactical Systems. They make the same shit.
Isn't that owned by Monsanto?
I don't know. It's possible. You never know, bro. That was good, though.
We got GMO tear gas. I won't say more.
GMO tear gas.
Oh. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Appreciate it. We got about 15 seconds left. You guys have a good one.
Shout out to Joseph.
There you go.
Why?